What's going on, everybody? Oh, is my applause a little low for everybody else?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Sounds lower than normal. Maybe that's just me. But
Yeah,
how's everybody? Huh?
We're not deafened. You mean?
Oh, that's why I had it flipped around. I only have it at 50% on my end. You guys had it at 80%.
Oh,
That's why it sounded lower for me. But how's everybody doing? How's words, things? Listen, tonight's going to be a little bit of a different night. Yes, there's some news, but for the most part, we're going to be dunking on some millionaires. You know, we got some Pokemon, a new Pokemon thing drop, and that I'm looking forward to talking about that with Cloud. And we have some Final Fantasy censorship. Now, I probably have a different take than Cloud down there does, so we might have a heated argument, and who knows what else is going to happen. I have some other things like Disney imploding, and listen, it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a good show. But and PlayStation. But let's go around the horn and introduce everybody. Let's start with Cloud. How are you doing? All right, Cloud.
What?
Yeah, it was a joke. Go on, Cloud.
No, I didn't even hear what you said.
I was trying to do the whole I always skip over you kind of beat.
Oh. I'm all right. As usual, I got Chinese today.
You need to find a way to like monetize that, like sell shinies or some shit, black market shiny.
No, you can't. I mean, you could, but then you get your account banned.
Listen, I'm being very good right now. Cloud, do you have anything else to report?
I mean, not really much. Please go check out my channel. Hopefully, I'll be streaming on March 3rd, whatever the event is that day.
Muted.
Can I go?
Yes.
Are you done? See, I was trying my hardest not to interrupt you, not to skip over you, not to do the whole thing. So you go like, Derby, you do it every time. I was sitting here, you know, I was waiting. Do I move on now? Are you done? Are you good? See, I'm doing a good job, right?
Yes.
Okay. Love you, Cloud. Devil made me do it. How are you doing?
I am doing good. Gotta promote this in it's a less than 2
next
weeks,
Friday.
Right?
So
next
April,
Friday, not this
March
Friday.
8th.
Yeah, March
8th.
We are doing a 12-hour stream. It's gonna be Ballbusters meets the pub. We're just gonna go from when Ballbusters starts all the way till 10 a.m. in the morning. Me and Dermy are putting ourselves through hell for chats, essentially, tips, and yeah, it's gonna be really fun. A lot of people coming in and out. We're gonna get drunk. We're gonna make me eat shit that I really don't want to eat. Dermy's gonna shave himself. It's all kinds of shenanigans.
Listen. We're not shaving Edward here, okay? Because Edward's a good beard. He's an awesome beard, and Cloud just left. Thank you so much for introducing him. We're gonna be shaving from the neck down, okay? Neck down. So I'll be shirtless, shaving the chest.
Yep, we're
and the
gonna
stomach,
and then we're gonna put him in a bra.
No one wants to see that.
I mean, Pub Busters, the ball. What's it called? We're calling it. Actually, Pub Busters would have been a better name, but we're calling it Ball Busters. We're calling it Ballbusters meets the pub or Ballbusters pub crawl. It's one of the two. I do love Pub Busters, but that would require a brand new. We would need a brand new thing that Beezle balls.
I can make us a logo. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, okay, just send it off to Bug.
Pub Busters. Yeah, I'll send off to.
Yeah, we're gonna have a special intro and everything. I kind of love Pub Busters.
It's too bad we couldn't do like a spoof version of the Ghostbusters theme song, but Pub Busters.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Busters.
But listen, I have freaking Bug making an intro. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be like combining the two, both the pub and Ballbusters together. It's gonna be a unique little thing. Ball crawlers. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like that one too. Ball crawlers.
That's all Jeremy.
That is all me, but I like that one.
Ball crawlers.
But yes, we'll have this mega 12-hour stream. God damn it. Hey, at least I'm not the one eating the Pocky chip this time.
Yeah.
That's all him.
Yep. I am.
And I
gonna
kind of want him
try to
to
kill
reach
myself.
that goal solely because I want him to know the pain that I've been putting myself through for your entertainment.
So far, we haven't figured out what we're going to do for when because the money's going to be accumulative. So once it hits 200, we're not sure what we're going to do for that one. But when it hits 400, Dermy has written down something I have to call him. I don't know what it is.
That's weird.
And
Something he has to call me this all the way up into Ballbusters at Vegas.
yep, all the
Every
way to Ballbusters
stream.
Live. I have to refer
Every
to him as
stream.
this. So if he puts down God Emperor Dermy, I have to refer to him as God Emperor fucking Dermy.
Oh, I already have what I want you to call me and how I want you to call me.
Is the
And
Big Daddy Dermy?
oh, I hope
No,
not.
no.
And
no.
I have to defend him as if I was some sort of religious zealot when people are making fun of him. I have to go, how dare you insult Lord Big Dick Dermy or whatever the fuck he makes me call him. That's at the 400. At 600, we're going to make me eat a Pocky chip, and I'm really scared because I don't do as well as Dermy with heat. So we'll see. And then at 800, if we can make it all the way to 800, that's when Dermy's going to shave his last bit of manhood from his chest and put on a bra. And
I mean, I
I'm
could buy
going-
a bikini top.
Yeah.
Oh god.
bikini top. Okay. And
I
that would
could
be
buy a
great for
bra or a
memes.
bikini top.
That will be great for memes. And I am going to shave my head live on camera. I'm going to have a mask on, but you will see my hair falling off my head in sadness. So please do turn in and watch us.
Please do
humiliate
turn
ourselves.
in. Please. And also, the top donator, if I shave off, my chest and my balls, I mean my stomach, I will be writing the largest donator on my chest as well in Sharpie.
For a second, I thought you were going to say something else.
And
then
and
putting
the
on the bra.
10th. And the
Like-
10th, I am doing a special Get Ranked with Vets Talking. We're setting it up. They're going to have multiple vets. It's going to be a big blowout kind of thing for that too, where we are ranking military movie list, and we will be playing a drinking game. So you'll have a bunch of vets getting absolutely hammered and yelling at each other about what movie's better, Full Metal Jacket or Fury,
I love seeing Samuel say this seems unnecessarily demeaning. Can't wait. Oh, God, what have we done? God Emperor Dermy and Devil Must Defend Him like a religious zealot. You guys are taking Dune way too seriously. And I love watching Mr. Grant Gregory just making the Pub Busters song versus one. There's a strange brew in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Pub Busters. When it's last call, but spirits ain't good. Who you gonna call? Pub Busters.
Oh my
Pub
God! If you can
Busters.
make that song, we will do that Ghostbusters opening. I
ain't
will.
afraid of no shots.
Yeah.
I ain't afraid of no beer. I love this. I love it so much. But last but not least, somebody else who I really love and somebody who I hope is there at the 12th. Static, how are you doing?
Doing well. Well, maybe not right now. I'm on like 1 hour of trying to fight Mog in Elden Ring. And he's kicking
Who's
my
Mog
ass.
again?
He's the guy that throws blood at you that turns into fire and shit.
Oh, fuck him.
Yeah, this is the second fight against him where he like gets the wings and shit. And he's a total asshole, but that's what I've been up to.
He's the brother of that guy who you have to fight over and over again, isn't he?
Margit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to any of the fucking lore. It's
I
all
believe they're brothers technically because they look so similar, or one is supposed to be a clone of the other. It's been a little bit. I used to know this. I used to know like a lot of Elden Ring lore.
all I know is I have to do this fight in order to be able to access the DLC when that comes out this summer.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not playing that DLC when it first comes out, but I will be playing it eventually. And all I'm thinking of is fuck that.
Yeah, because, well, I mean, they're pretty sure that you're going to have to touch like that egg thing that's behind them with the hand out, with the hand that's like, they're thinking you're going to have to touch that to get into the next area for the DLC.
I mean, that makes sense. It does say at the end, touch that hand, or touch the arm, or touch the withered hand, or something like that at the end of the DLC. Fuck that. Oh, fuck. I hated that area. I hated everything about that area. I do know there's a shortcut to that area. I don't remember how to do it. When I play that game, I'm going to have to be looking up like a lot of, not guides, but just like tricks to do stuff again, because I figured it out before and I can't remember how to do a single bit of it. God damn, I should just start playing that game again and show people how bad I am, because I haven't played it for 2 years.
I would watch the shit out of that.
I'm going to wait till the DLC comes out because I'm going to be buying it for PC. I'm going to be starting all over again. And yes, there is an Elden Ring DLC coming out. I might have my chat help me decide how I'm going to play that game.
What do you mean?
Because I have them kind of like point me in the right direction on how they think I should.
You know that's not going to happen.
That's going to be a bad idea.
They're good.
100%.
You mean backseat gaming type shit?
No, I mean like where should I put a stat?
Oh, well,
everyone's gonna try and fuck you over. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do know that. I probably shouldn't do that, but part of me is like, let's make this as hard as possible. But let's say hello to the chat real quick before we get into our first topic. But we have Jack Tarlad, how you doing? We have Seal Hunter saying, "Oi, how are you?" We do have Legatus Legionist here in chat. He's also over in the Dermy Wormy live chat. How are you doing? Wait, is Mr. Grant over there too? I don't know. We also have Tris coming on in. Howdy, Tris. How you doing, lovely? Mr. Grant Gregory. We then had Jack Murphy dropping a 199 saying, "Babe, aw, how you doing, Jack?" He then sends a super sticker that let me scroll up to try to see what it is. Of a peach. It's a peach. And you know what? It actually does kind of look like an ass. This is the first time I've seen a peach full on look like. You know what? I'll show it on screen even. Can I get over there? No, I can't. So let's try. Can I get there? Here it is. Pulling it up. You can kind of see it right there. If I need to zoom in, I will. But do you see it right there?
Not really.
Do I need to zoom in?
Nope.
See it?
Yep.
That looks like an ass. It looks like a full-on ass.
Where?
Huh?
I don't see no ass.
Do I need to share it again to show you the ass?
No, I don't see no ass. I mean, you don't have to share it. You didn't have to prove it the first time.
You're blind. You're blind, okay? Here's Kel. How you doing, Kel? By the way, thank you, Jack Murphy. I love you. Who else do we have here? We have JB coming on chat. Headless Ned Shorts. Yep. I was a minute late. That's how it's going to be from now on. We're always going to be late and gay. Here's True Pop Culture 7. MMA Crease King Jr. How you doing? I have to say that name super slow because I'm too retarded to say it right. We do have Samiel here who will be on shortly, hopefully. Brad's in chat. How you doing, buddy? And let's see. Is that everybody? Are we all caught up? Am I missing somebody? Oh, the Wayfarer saying 199. 199. How you guys doing? Uncensored Tifa. So, okay, do we want to do the Tifa debate first, or do we want to do Pokemon first? Cloud, I'll let you decide.
Let's do it.
Cloud, I can't hear you.
Let's do Pokemon
Cloud.
first.
Let's do Pokemon first.
Yeah.
That way we have something nice to at least think about before we start fighting between me and you, because we know we're going to do it.
Yeah.
We fundamentally know me and you are going to disagree. We're going to have a mega fight. But let me get it all pulled up. Hopefully I don't get hit for this, but fuck it. I don't care. This is going to be over on Dermy Worm Real Live. But Pokemon announced their brand new game, Pokemon Legends ZA, launches in 2025. So for those of you who don't know, this is going to be another iteration of the Pokemon Legends. So that's kind of their new thing, it seems to be. If you guys didn't play Legends Arceus, I'd actually say that was the first time in a long time Pokemon radically changed how they did things. Would you agree, Cloud?
Yeah. And I will
Like-
say it's very enjoyable.
Oh, super freaking enjoyable. It made you look at things completely differently. They actually brought back old designs for characters, and they gender bent some, and it worked because you went back in time and these were the ancestors to their next people. New Switch coming in Q1 2025. I still disagree with that, but
Where's that
I
coming
don't.
from?
There's a lot of people. There's rumors of Switch 2 coming this time, Switch 2 coming that time, and until I hear Nintendo give a definitive statement, I ain't going anywhere near those rumors because
There were rumors that the game that they announced today was supposed to be Let's Go Johto in the Unova remakes. That didn't happen.
There were rumors of the Unova remakes, and to be quite honest, I would have always given more credence to either it being. Actually, I would have given it more credence to something being done in Unova, especially because of the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet being
Not even just that. For the past few weeks, they've been constantly teasing, Zekrom and Reshiram and all of, Unova and all that.
And also like the leakers were coming out doing stuff with that, and those leakers always like try to point you in a current direction of, hey, this is going to be happening, this is going to be happening, this is going to be happening. They were pointing to something going on with like Black and White 2. That like one of their last ones that they put out that I saw was it's Hans is the first male protagonist in Black and White. Am I correct, Cloud? Is it Hans or Herberg?
I forget their names.
I can't remember their names either, but the first male protagonist was shown in one of them with N, who is not really the villain of Black and White, but more so one of your rivals. He's posed as the villain until the very end. But Black and White 2, like I liked them, but I was kind of scared because one of the rumors is that they were going to an outside company, kind of like what they did with Diamond and Pearl. And I was not a fan of the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I hated it. One time I outright hated a remake because they remade the worst versions of the game. It's like, why don't you combine the first two, the Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum to make one big game or two big games to put out? Why don't you do that? But when it came to Legends, they fundamentally rechanged it. You went into the game having to look at everything in a different light. Your goal was to craft the entire DLC, like the first official DLC, not DLC, Pokédex, and you had to catch Pokemon, solely catch Pokemon. And it wasn't just one Pokemon. You had to catch all the Pokemon multiple times over. Then in order to fill out the Pokédex, you had to complete certain tasks with each and every single Pokemon. And
It was a pain in the ass.
But super fun.
Well, I'm not even finished with filling out the decks.
Oh, I finished it.
I didn't.
Oh, the hardest one I think was Spiritomb, because you have to go all over the place to find all the Spiritomb orbs.
I haven't found those yet.
So I had to look up a guide, and they said the best way to do it is always do it at night. Do it at night going around because they show off better, and they are hard to find. But real quick, Seal Hunter for $4.99. I'm glad they're not remaking Black and White because they might botch it. I love Gen 5 games. Gen 5 games were okay. I actually kind of agree, because when it comes to Gen 5, they're Gen 5 was so fundamentally you have to do black and white and black and white 2. They have to be done together. So if you
I've never did the story of Black and White 2.
you never did?
No, because when Black and White first came out, I went through it and I really did not like it at first because I was just like, the story's just okay. I don't like that so many of the, like, we got fucking snowflake Pokemon, ice cream cone Pokemon, literal trash Pokemon. And I was just like, I'm done with Pokemon, and so I didn't buy Black or White 2.
Play black and white 2. I
Okay.
say black and white 2 is
How
fundamentally
would
the
you
better
like me to
game.
do that, Dermy? I don't have $200 to spend on a third party.
Spend on a third party?
You know, buy it from like some on eBay or whatever.
Cloud, there's this thing called RetroArch. Have you heard of it?
I don't have a computer, Jeremy.
You,
Well,
you
get
can
a
put
computer
RetroArch
his
on your phone. You can put RetroArch.
Oh, you can put
on your phone.
RetroArch on your phone.
They
Can
have
you?
a Android app.
I don't have an Android. I have an iPhone.
They might have.
Well,
an
that's
app.
a
I'd have to
you
check.
problem. But go in and see if you can find RetroArch. You can play it.
Here's
They have
the
DS
thing.
emulators.
I had a copy of White 2 that I got from my ex, and I sold it because I was just like, well, I'll get my own copy. Then I saw how much they're going for on the, third party market.
Yeah,
I
they're
wanted to
expensive
cry.
now. They're expensive now because black and white when you play black and white with black and white 2 is a fundamental, like a complete story. And black and white 2 actually adds to the story in such a great way. Seal Hunter says look at GitHub on iOS version cloud.
All right, I'll look
Okay.
into that.
Do they have? How would
Go ahead.
you? Well, I'm just no. Don't worry, because I'm just trying to think how he would have to like compile the source code for the iOS app, like,
I have no idea.
and then he'd have to have a jailbroken iPhone in order to install it.
I don't have one.
Well, then look into RetroArch on iPhone. Because you're some weird kid that has to have an iPhone.
What? I
don't
tried
know how-
having an Android
don't know
phone.
how
I
to
can't figure out the operating system. Why are you looking at me like that?
So
I got
here's
it.
the thing. When it comes to phones, iPhone is what you tell your parents to get, and anyone older than them, right? Because otherwise, you spend the entire time playing tech support if you give them an Android phone. That's just been the case throughout the history of time. So Cloud's a grandma.
Hey, I got an iPhone
no,
too. I got
I'm
it
gonna
as
say
part of
this.
a family pack, and so it's just what it is. I'd
You're
rather
both
have an
pathetic.
Android, but I don't give a shit.
My parents, who are not tech savvy, figured out an Android. They only do Android. Cloud. I don't have words. My grandmother uses an Android over an iPhone. And she definitely is not tech savvy. I have to tell her how to use the remote every time I go see her.
Well, either way, it doesn't matter because my family can't afford to upgrade. So I'm stuck with this for probably
I want to throw my
the next 5 or 7 years.
I want to throw my shoe at you right now so badly.
JB has a point. You could buy a computer that would be able to run at RetroArch for the price of a bag of groceries.
He is true. We'll figure you something out. Android are better. Thank you, Kreese Kang. Thank you.
Start
I
up
have
your
an
shiny
iPhone.
black market. That's how you're gonna get the
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, just work that corner a little bit. I'll teach you how. I'll set you up with my pimp. My guy. But anyways, as we move on, let's continue with Pokemon though. I am happy they're not doing Black and White 2. The moment I saw that they were doing
Holy shit.
Kalos, I was actually kind of happy. Hail, Drunk 3PO! How are you doing, buddy? How are you? Thank you for coming on by. But I need to stop doing buttas. Fuck, where was I? Kalos. I'm actually excited to go back to Kalos, especially with how they ended X and Y. Cloud, did you ever play X and Y? X and Y.
Yes, years later I did.
They were very, very
Underwhelming.
disappointing. Underwhelming at the end. Underwhelming is probably the key phrase there because they were very trying to think of the words. There was tons of hope in them. There was tons of really cool stuff they did within X and Y that they later on built up in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but it feels like they dropped the ball so hard. Like
Now, one thing I'm wondering
Mhm.
is where this is named ZA. I wonder if because they were going to have a Pokemon Z, but
Mhm.
then they canceled it. I wonder if this is going to have aspects from that canceled game.
possibly. What I'll also say is, hail to Vets Talkin'. Howdy, Adam. Switched to Android and couldn't switching back fast enough. Okay. Only because Android sucks dermy balls. Oh, well, that's because you're a grandma. Listen, anybody that uses iPhones are grandmas. That's how it is. And I know Jay's in chat and Jay uses an iPhone, but sorry, Jay, it's the truth. Okay.
Jeremy, you're
Love
the
you
only
still.
one on this panel with an iPhone right now.
No, I'm not an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone.
I mean, with an Android.
Am I the
Everyone-
only one with an Android? You are all pathetic.
I bought my first iPhone 2 years ago just because I've never had one and I always talk shit, so I figured I might as well back up what I've said. I have an Android tattoo.
I don't know how to fuck you all. I'm all alone. You know what? This is like South Africa right now. We have apartheid going on. I'm in charge and I'm the only Android. Thank you, Jet Tart. Android supremacy. Duke says I have an iPhone, but I'm old. Yeah, you are old, but you're also rich, so you get a pass. Okay. But Clouds, you're right. They were planning on a Pokemon Z version, and there was so much they could have done there. They had that whole the tram. They had certain areas that you knew something was going to be here. You knew there was something going to be over here. I actually did like the Battle Chateau a lot. I completed the Battle Chateau, but once you beat the Elite Four once and then get all the Mega Evolutions, all you have is the Battle Chateau. There's not even like a Battle Frontier or anything like that.
You know, I don't think I ever did the Friend Safari because by the time I got around to playing it, all of my friends moved on.
I didn't really do the Friend Safari either. I liked the concept of the Friend Safari, and I know Devil and Static are over here like, what's going on? You know,
Pokemon's
we're
gay.
talking. Yeah, they're saying Pokemon's gay and everything like that, even though they both play Power World. But
Completely different.
Friend Safari was a cool concept, considering the idea was it's how the DSi was being used, the DSi was being used in you
3DS.
It wasn't free. Oh, it was
Yes,
the
it was.
3DS. Thank you.
X and
Yeah,
Y
you're
was
right.
for
You're
the
right.
3DS. That was the
You're
first
right.
time that they were in 3D.
Because they had that Mii system. But the problem is you needed to be around people with other 3DSs to kind of do stuff with it. And if you didn't have more people connecting with your Mii or anything, you couldn't really utilize the Friend Safari system. So there was that. Then it felt so disappointing. And they had some really good designs as well, like really cool ass Pokemon, really cool concepts, really complex gyms. My favorite Pokemon is still Aegislash.
Mm-hmm.
Like I fucking love that Pokemon and I use it all the freaking time, but I'm gonna play the trailer. I might get hit. Fuck it.
Now, one thing I wanted to say quickly with the logo, it looks a lot like the scheme of Zygarde. So I wonder if that'll have a heavy focus.
So before we get to the logo, one of the things, so when I was watching Side Scrollers and they said that this trailer dropped, I had to go off and look at before I had to try to watch it, then I had to find a place and I started seeing ZA and I started thinking, could this be connected to Az or AZ? what's going on here, because AZ was a character that they never flushed out. He just shows up and he turns out to be the king later on. There's also that floette that he has.
I know,
that
and
has
they were
not
supposed
been
to
released.
give it out as a event, but they never did.
Yeah, they really fucked up X and Y. Like, you could not get any of the mythicals for X and Y in any of X and Y. Like, all 3 mythicals were in other games. When it came to Hoopa, you could only get an Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Magirna, you could only get in Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
And then Volcanion, you could only get in Sun and Moon.
I guess. I never got a Volcanion in Sun and Moon.
I think you could only get a Volcanion in Sun and Moon, but it had to be through a card. So you had to go out and get that card. Same with Hoopa. And Magirna was pre-order bonus.
I never actually got the Hoopa from the thing. I then got a copy of Y that my, at the time, girlfriend, but now my ex, she bought it from one of her coworkers, and he had all of his Pokemon in there, and he had the Hoopa. So
Which was hacked.
No, it was in a Premier Ball.
It was hacked. You couldn't get Hoopa.
I don't know. Well, either way,
You
I mean,
physically
it didn't
not get Hoopa.
It didn't trigger the thing, so I don't think it was hacked.
Yeah, there's ways to go around it. Back then, especially, there was tons of ways to hack real Pokemon, but it would have been classified as hacked because they never released Hoopa out for X and Y, and you couldn't cross trade from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire to X and Y.
You couldn't put it in bank and then put it into.
Nope.
Hmm.
That was one of the biggest complaints actually of X and Y, is you could not get any of their mythicals. All their other mythicals came out through other games. Hoopa could not be transferred over because there was like, all the data was there, but you couldn't access it. The Floette was there. All sorts of things were actually there, but they couldn't do a single thing with it. Dirty Wormy Volcanion is an event code for Oraz. Was it? No, it wasn't Oraz. I think it was Sun and Moon. I could be wrong. Hoopa, I remember, was Oraz specifically. I don't think
I don't know.
was.
For me, I never when I ended up getting back into Pokemon for the 3rd time, it was already past when they had already given out Volcanion, Marshadow, everything. It was all done.
Marshadow was a cool Pokemon. But okay, we're getting very geeky and nerdy right now. But okay, let's watch this. I'm gonna turn it down.
Now, hold on, pause it just for a second.
Mhm.
When I first saw this, I was saying, "Don't tell me there's going to be DLC for Detective Pikachu 2."
That's so because I had to see this later. I didn't know anything, and I'm gonna let it play out, and then I'll let you know what it is. Hail, Clue Channel. So that sign, if I can try to get there again and pause it just on that frame. Ah, fuck you. Okay, so there's that little symbol. That was the first thing that I saw that was like, what the fuck's going on here? Because Pokemon doesn't do things like that without like intention. So that symbol is actually going to come up again throughout the full game and other aspects of it. Is it going to be, I already saw like Tyranitar 2 saying synthetic whatevers. Nah, bullshit. It's going to be connected to something else, maybe Mega Evolutions or something like that, but it keeps getting better. But I will say, when I saw like the bright colors here, I thought, oh, this is Black City. And Seal Hunter and you will know what Black City is, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's solely, and I think it's a white version. It's like this futuristic town that you can go to that's all black, but with these like white lines. It's actually kind of cool, but that's what I thought. You see Pyroars, Floettes. There's
Furfrou.
Furfrou.
See, when I saw
there's-
this, I'm like, wait, Kalos?
That's what I started noticing. Like, why are there Kalos Pokemons in the Unova region? And it just keeps getting better.
And then, then I saw, the tower. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Kalos.
Talonflame. There's the Lumio City Tower. Or Lumio City Gym. Lumio City. Releasing simultaneously worldwide in 2025. And I believe that's it for the trailer. Oh, I didn't even notice the end part. Return of Megas.
I'm glad.
I'm
I'm actually
excited.
glad because back, when they first came out, I was just like, Mega Evolutions, that's stupid. And then eventually, when I warmed up to it, then they're just like, oh, by the way, we're never bringing Megas back again. I was like, what the fuck?
They brought Megas back for one last game.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Where you could only get the Kanto Mega Evolutions, which fucking sucked.
I'm gonna
My
say,
favorite.
Let's Go fucking sucks. They tried to make it like Pokemon Go, but instead of allowing you to use the actual fucking touchscreen of the Switch, it's just like, no, you gotta use the Switch to aim it and then throw the ball.
Yeah, you could do it in handheld mode, which was a whole lot easier, but it was still a pain in the fucking ass. I know Devil and Static, they're so enthralled with our discussion, but before we continue on, did that trailer interest either of you guys?
No.
That
Sorry.
that just looked like a concept art that they animated.
So it kind of is, because when you see the urban development plan for Lumio City, it goes into what Legends concept all was. It is you're a character that goes into the past. So you're from like modern day Pokemon, but you're getting transported to the past, and they're telling you a story from the past about whatever region they're going to. So with this one, they're
So-
going to be telling us the past of Arceus and how they created modern day Lumio City.
Okay, so it's like Arceus 2 in a way.
Yeah.
Okay, well then that might interest me because I actually played Arceus. That was the first Pokemon game I played in a while, and I liked it. I thought it was good.
Legends Arceus was super fucking fun. And the Cloud and I have been like talking about all this like really deep shit in regards to Kalos region, Zygarde, which is their legendary.
Which it didn't even get the two other forms in X and Y. It ended up getting them in Sun and Moon.
It literally did it. You could not get Zygarde complete form in X and Y, which is a fucking tragedy. But okay. And it also kind of bastardized the whole lore concept that they came around because it was Nordic based. All three of them. Zygarde was based on the Midgar Serpent, Jormungandr. I can never remember what the Xerneas or Yveltal were both based on, but they were a Lifebringer and a Deathbringer. So many fucking things that they failed on, and that's why I'm actually kind of hyped for this, because it's like a second chance.
County Yveltal reminds me of bacon.
It kind of does. It really does. It's red and white, and it's beautiful.
The thing is the company that does this stuff, the video games, I hope that they're putting a bunch of effort into trying to make an open world Pokemon game, because if they should have learned their lesson from Power World. Instead of seeing their bitching about the success of Power World and thinking about suing them and shit, they should be like, how can we do this? And so instead of putting too much effort into making same old games that they have before, they need to start thinking, can we build a massive open world Pokemon game where people can catch different Pokemon, trade them, battle each other, people probably been wanting that since day one, since open world games started, and they've never put like true effort into making a real open world game that's also massive multiplayer type situation. And so I would hope that they're learning from Power World and gonna start putting effort into that.
I'm gonna say the one thing with that is it's probably not gonna come for another 3 games. 3 main series games is the key
Yeah, I
word
figured
there.
it would take 2 years to accomplish, but they also have a lot of money and thing
Mhm.
behind them. They can put a lot of people making this game, unlike Power World. Power World was just probably a couple, people, small company. They could put a massive amount of developers on this to get it done in just a couple years, I'm sure.
Well, they so real quick, I'd rather collect venereal disease than Pokemon. Well, you can do that. I could start naming them for you. By the way, I did see Ariel came into chat. How are you? Ooh, I like that. I like that logo. Or that
Busty.
avatar. Yeah, but very busty. But one of the things when it comes to Game Freak is
They've gotten lazy.
Yes.
I'm not going to say they've gotten lazy, but they focus on the wrong things. I do hope that Power World kind of kicked them into high gear, but one of the things, like, they're trying to branch out, and that's why when it came to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they decided to send, as they're trying to do like more and more things, they started implementing the system of we're going to break our main teams down into 2 big teams. So you got Team A and Team B. Well, with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, they decided to send that to not Niantic, but the company that runs Pokemon Home to make over in
Ilka.
China. Huh?
Ilka.
Yeah. They sent it there to go make it, and it was
A travesty.
it was just really fucking disappointing. Because they did it in the Unreal Engine. They made it super easy to hack, super easy to mod. They basically did all, which I know I shouldn't be complaining.
That cloning glitch.
Yeah, I shouldn't be. Yeah, I shouldn't be complaining that they made Pokemon easy to mod, but it wasn't Pokemon. It wasn't. It didn't. It felt just too easy, like way too easy. Like you really. And I'm the purist here, but it was like you really did just do basically a remaster of Diamond and Pearl. You didn't even really add anything really new or any like groundbreaking stuff to it or changed anything up really. It was just a remaster and kind of the laziest version of a remaster, which I know is a weird complaint to have as a purist, but it was like really just bleh.
I wasn't really a fan of the chibi versions.
I can actually agree with that. The chibi art it got annoying after a while.
It's like
The thing,
yeah, it's understandable when you're doing it on like the DS when it was just little sprites.
Mhm.
But now that we're in 3D, it's like come on.
the only cool thing they did add, which I will give them credit for, is once you beat the game, you could go back through all the gym leaders and battle them up to 3 other times, and they started having like competitive based teams. And Cynthia, they should have given her team from Platinum, which was arguably harder, but Cynthia also played more competitive style. So there was that kind of cool aspect. But they also had like the bland gyms. They didn't have like the very cool aesthetic of any. It was just a travesty. So I do hope Pokemon's gonna maybe their next main series game, they're gonna do something different. Legends is gonna. I want to know what they're planning here because when it comes to Kalos, this is a very unique kind of thing because they went from Japan constantly to America. Then Kalos was their first European area, which was France, and all throughout Kalos, not just France, but all throughout Kalos, you can see like castles, you can see knights and all this stuff. Like when I mentioned the Battle Chateau, it's supposed to be you're becoming a sir, you're becoming a knight. You can level up to being like a duke or something like that. And like they had all these really cool things they could have done, but they just never implemented. And I kind of like going back there to seeing a second chance taken at this really, really cool region. that it kind of just it hurt seeing it not do anything else.
One thing I was gonna say is I've yet to beat Brilliant Diamond because I'm stuck on Dialga because I'm trying to shiny roll it.
I think it's shiny locked.
No, it isn't.
It isn't?
No,
I could have swore they said that one was shiny locked.
no. In the original games, yes, they were, but they're not shiny locked.
Okay.
So it's taken forever
Fair.
because I don't have. Actually, no, it wouldn't even help either. Even if I had the shiny charm, it wouldn't help.
Yeah. Seal Hunter, they didn't even add the platinum layouts.
But they had the platinum costumes.
Yeah, the costumes were there. You just nothing from platinum, which was the superior version.
Which I regret selling as well.
I lost mine, and I'm sad. Okay.
At
Before we-
least you didn't sell it to go on a date with some bitch.
Oh my God, Cloud. Poor thing. You poor thing. But okay, let's get into the argument time. So I can see Cloud and I probably are going to be going at it at this one. Although we're both, I'm going to say this. I can clearly see both Cloud and I are pissed off that this is a thing and that this happened and kind of fuck Square Enix for doing this. But I can see Cloud and I coming at this at different angles. But let me share this. After actually here, let me pull something up first, and then I'm gonna show it because this hurt. This hurt me in my souls. This hurt me in my testicles, and on the good way. Not even a laugh. God damn it! That's such a fucking tough crowd. You could have given me like a pity laugh.
No.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the pity laugh. So after this weekend, or Thursday, Friday, when Bikini Tifa was everywhere,
Yep.
the world was healing. Am I right?
Yeah.
Everybody was happy. Everybody was happy. We had boob Tifa.
Hell, I was even starting to think, maybe Square might be turning it around.
That's right. We were proud. And I don't want to move over to the other screen because I stare at this video way too much. Because I love you, Tifa!
Of course, then you also had the weirdos that were shipping Tifa and Arrow together as usual.
Oh, we'll get to that here in a bit. But this happened just the other day. 4 years after release, Square Enix censors Tifa's cowgirl outfit in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, the justification for doing this is they wanted it to be, it was a continuity error. A continuity error is the argument. So what they did, technically it is a continuity error, but I don't like the fact that they did it. They added a shirt to Tifa to cover up her tits. Now, what I will say is this is not an argument for me to be saying I want to see a 15-year-old's boobs. Anybody that's going around saying that is disingenuous.
The one thing, like Crow said, is that you could have then changed it to have it be, oh, well, she's 18 now.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's that, but the continuity is, so they wanted it to be more in line with I Need Your Help, Cloud, the game that's technically the prequel.
Crisis Core. But
they wanted it to be more in line with Crisis Core and what they're doing in Rebirth because they did the
thing
same.
Was,
they gave the same shirt to in Rebirth.
But they censored it in the remaster of Crisis Core from the original.
Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is that they're doing it because their argument was it's a continuity error. Now, even if it's a continuity error, my problem is why the fuck are you going into people's games to do this 4 years later? And that's my issue on it.
With this is that people are just like, oh, why don't you just go watch porn? That's not the problem. It's the fact that they're going to censor this. What the fuck else are they going to go back retroactively and censor?
Now, I can agree with that because I don't like retroactive censorship. when it came to the panties thing, I viewed it in a completely different light. I thought this was more than just being lazy, not wanting to put something in. This is a more deliberate action. This is more of a bullshit action, and it doesn't even look good. Like I saw
It's
the two
not even
models.
just
I should try to
People
find those two models.
people have found out that they also changed dialogue for Aerith at the end of the game, and a few other things.
What dialogue? Because
Uh, at the end when she says like, "Oh, the sky, I miss the steel ceiling" or something like that, they change it to, "Oh, the sky, I don't like it."
when is this?
I don't remember. I remember seeing someone share it along with these images.
Well, what I will say is there are people that are sending stuff out just to try to hate on like everything that's going on here. Now, fuck, what I know I bookmarked all that shit. God damn it. Is it in my Twitter bookmarks? But somebody actually went out and brought up the two models, like the prior model and the current model, and I don't think I have it. Fuck.
Oh, and by the way, no
It's
surprise
gone.
here. People who have uploaded mods to remove the censorship on Nexus mods had the mod removed.
Well, that's more of a Nexus mod thing versus a I just had the fucking name, a Square Enix thing, but I'm not gonna lie that that's not fucked up too. What my thing is with this one, this is a retroactive changing. I don't give a fuck if you had a continuity error in one game. Why the fuck aren't you aware of that beforehand? Why the fuck aren't you paying attention to this when you're making the game? What? Why now go back and change it? Devil? Hello?
I don't know. Like I said, I that could just be an excuse. You know, they're just trying to bullshit you. It's about the trying to appease the freaking bullshit that we have over here. Like I said, and I had the same problem back when they did take the panties out. Like I said, it wasn't that I didn't play the original. I watched my cousin play it. I'm probably not going to play the remake. But like I said, it's not about what they take out. It's like Cloud said, it's you give a mouse a cookie. You let them do one censorship on one thing, that just means they can do it on other stuff and other stuff and other stuff till it's the game, is nothing but, oh, you can't have this. Oh, she wears a burqa in the next episode of it. It's just, yeah, like I said.
That was like with Ubisoft and what was it, Rainbow Six Siege or something, where
Yeah.
one of the maps was a casino, and because gambling is outlawed in China, well, we're gonna just blanket censor it across the world.
Yeah, everybody across the world there can't be the slot machines in there. They had to take the skulls out because you can't show anything that's related to death in China. So they had to take all the skulls out from a biker bar, which is just retarded. They had to take, they essentially censored it all, and they did it across the world because of China's rules. And so, yeah, it just,
I always laugh when I see the same people that say, "Why don't you just watch porn?" will always have graphic gay shipping posts of ugly characters on their posts. Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. Actually, I'm really pissed off I don't have this bookmarked anywhere because I know I fucking bookmarked this post. But it was oh, here it is. I finally found it. I'm going to pull this guy cuz this is a bullshit take. Because I'm coming at this as I don't like outright retro changes. Retroactive censorship. Although I view this as them trying to cover up a continuity error of them being just not shit at their jobs, but them retroactively making a continuity error. That becomes the big thing. But you get there. They patched Final Fantasy VII Remake to slightly change the detail of Tifa's character model in the Nibelheim flashback to match Rebirth. And some are reacting as you'd expect, before after reaction. And by the way, this is a video game journal. Outright video game journal. And you have these. They seriously went and updated a 4-year-old game to censor Tifa. They literally just put her in a bikini. This word he censors company is so backwards. I swear the censoring and woke culture blank piece of blank blank thing is absolutely blank annoying. Like why? I'm gonna bet this is fucking. I have no idea what other thing. Help me buying the game through Green Man Gaming didn't give Square Enix any money. I don't even know what that is, but okay, people are mad. I'd say justifiably so. I say it's annoying, and he goes on to do this. She is 15 in Square Enix, lads. This isn't the hill to die on. And then he gives the actual argument.
Did you say she's 15 in Square Enix?
She is 15 in this sequence,
lads.
Because in the scene, she is 15.
Right.
And
yeah, the people that think you're jacking off to this are the people who are jacking off to this.
Yeah. JB, he's complaining about censorship, but censoring his own swear words. Actually, he's not. He is and he isn't, because I think he got caught, because he then comes out and does this. The real crime isn't that they issued a patch to change an absolutely minuscule continuity difference between this game and the sequel and still haven't. Oh, the real crime is that they issued a patch to change an absolutely minuscule continuity difference between this game and the sequel and still haven't even acknowledged that the PC version is stuttery mess LMAO. That's the fucking argument. That's the sole argument. Why is it a big deal that they had to do this? Why is it a big deal that they had to come out here and patch it? Oh no, you guys just want to jerk off, and then I'm going to say what the actual argument is, because everybody complaining just wants to jerk off. No! Cloud, do you just want to jerk off?
No.
Static, do you just want to jerk off?
Yes.
God damn it. I should have known.
I was
better
gonna
than to
say,
ask
what
you.
day of the week is it again?
Okay, do you just want to jerk off in this moment?
No, that'd be really fucking weird.
Okay, good. Devil, do you want to jerk off in this moment, right now?
I have to keep, like right now, this very second.
Yes,
Absolutely,
this very second.
very moment. No, I do not.
I mean, you put it that way.
The argument is about the retroactive censorship over a small, minute detail. That's the argument. That's why people are pissed off. That's why people are angry. It doesn't even look good.
Did you also see Lofty white knighting for Square?
Oh
no. I'm blocked. Remember?
Well, yeah, but I sent you're not blocked on the Ballbusters account, and I sent the post in the the thing.
I haven't even looked through the Ballbusters account today. Send it to me and I'll pull it. Wait, no, I can't. Yeah, send it to me in private chat real quick, and then I'll pull it up on
All right.
Ballbusters account.
That's if I can find it, because
we'll find it.
Y'all like to squawk like a bunch of women in this chat.
Yeah, because we talk. God damn it. Okay, I'm going through the Ballbusters account. Give me a moment. No, that's Vera Dark. When did you tweet this out? Like, how old is it? Was this yesterday? Was this today?
No, that was it. Her
what
post,
was it?
The Vera Dark post.
Vera Dark?
Yeah, Lofty in there's sucking Square's dick.
Give me a moment. I just saw it. Fuck me.
Here, I got it. Let me just send it to you directly,
please, because I literally saw it and then I lost it. Oh, I got it. Okay. Vera Dark's doing this, or is Lofty?
She posted about the censorship, and Lofty's in there, basically saying, "Lol, what's the big deal? She's 15. Get over it."
Are you fucking kidding me? I found it. Okay, I'm pulling it up. Okay. Stop sharing. Present. Share screen. Window. Doing this through Chrome, so it's not my normal thing. So okay. Square Enix listens to fans now. There's no proof that their ethics committee is messing with the content anymore. I don't believe that there's ethics committee here. I think this is a continuity issue, but that's neither here nor there. Sometimes companies change. LOL, come on. They added a shirt to match the Rebirth design, and she's 15 here. Relax. It's a retroactive change, you twat nugget.
It's not about the fact that we can't see her tits. That's not it. It's the fact that, oh, well, if they're going to do this, what else are they going to then go back and change?
Well, they have to gaslight you. They have to, because if they can't argue the actual thing, they can't sit there and say that there's any legitimate reason to freaking do it. It doesn't help the story. It doesn't, it's not like her being in a skimpy outfit is gonna change how the story plays out. So there's no real reason to do it. So instead of arguing that it's needed, because their argument's always sexism and all that shit, and that's just a stupid ass argument, easy to go around. So instead they try to gaslight you and say, oh, it's because you're a dirty pervert. Now you're on the defensive. It's the same reason people claim racism. It's not to have a discussion. It's to stop them from having to validate their bad point, because now you're defending yourself. Now you're saying, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that. I just would. And you're defending your position instead of making your point. And so they think they're going to win an argument that way. That's all it is. Gaslight.
Can we go back to the original tweet here that he's replying to? Square Enix listens to fans now. There's no proof of their ethics committee. We're messing with. This has nothing to do with what she tweeted. He's just going after her. I know, but like his comment was extremely unnecessary.
Yeah. LOL, come on. What I will say is, you could say, hey, they're trying, like even in my video and today, right just now, I even pointed out, the argument is it's a continuity error. I get that. I don't think that's a justification for retroactive censorship. And I'm not, part of me also doesn't want to call this censorship because I don't view it as censorship. But it's a retroactive change. I don't think it, I don't think it's censorship. I think it's a change, but I don't, I'm trying. I can see why,
because I told you, Jeremy, they ported the PSP version to the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and when they did that, they changed the model of Tifa and gave her the shirt.
Okay, but then in their new continuity, she has the shirt. So then I see what you're saying is at the beginning it would have been a censorship, but as of right now in this continuity that they're doing shit with, they're just trying to keep it canonically similar. So is it, Static, I'm going to ask you, is it a retroactive censorship to be fixing a continuity issue?
They created the continuity issue by not matching the original art.
Yes. So would that be censorship, or would that be them fixing a fuck up that they created?
They fucked it up to begin with. They should have corrected Rebirth to match the previous work.
Yeah,
I mean, they should have corrected the first one to match Rebirth. Rebirth's the second one, right?
No, remake. So they're correcting remake now to have it more in line with both Rebirth and Cloud.
Reunion. They called it Crisis Core Reunion, which is basically
the Crisis Core game.
Mm-hmm.
And that came after remake, though, too, right?
It came after remake, but it was a port of a previous game.
I don't know. This is confusing as fuck.
Yes, it is confusing as fuck. Because
let me explain, because I'm the only one that actually played Crisis Core. When Crisis Core came out, it was touted as the prequel or whatever of the original Final Fantasy VII. Mm-hmm. But now, when they basically just made it HD for the PS4 and PS5, they're now saying, oh, this is now the prequel for Final Fantasy VII Remake. but that really doesn't make sense because Remake is a completely different game. Remake is basically a sequel to the original Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, but because I
What's
haven't
going on
played
here
Crisis
is-
Core.
So like these people are just retards.
Mhm.
The Square Enix people.
Yes.
They're not paying attention to what they're doing.
Mhm.
They should have designed all. They shouldn't have ever have had this problem by having some sort of rules for design and following and continuity's sake in some sort. So somebody dropped the ball there. This is such a small thing. I don't know why it was ever changed to begin with.
Mhm.
Outside of some sort of modesty thing that they've got going on. I don't know.
ESG
Well,
reasons.
I don't know if it is modesty. I do, because Square Enix has come under a new CEO entirely. They just got a brand new CEO just like last month or at the beginning of this month. Like they are completely changing stuff around. I don't know if the ethics department is there or not. I would say this change gives more credence to them possibly being there. Until I see full-fledged that they're like, until I see Tifa and a burqa, I can't say that they're there or not.
I
And
think we
being
need
very-
to go back to the bikini picture.
Okay, well, I can go back to the bikini picture.
And I think so. So this whole thing is
Mhm.
this edit, this update to a however many year old game is confusing because of what we saw over this week. I don't know. Was that
Oh,
a
wait.
leak with the bikini picture?
No, because they updated the DLC to start putting this out. And real quick, I'm gonna pull this up.
You mean the demo?
Yeah, the demo.
Oh,
Adam
this is-
Rice, there is no reason or explanation that could make it right to go back and alter game that 5 years. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I completely agree with that.
Yeah, so
Um,
that one.
What have they actually done to you to give them the benefit of the doubt?
So there's this. But this
There's
doesn't give you the benefit of the doubt. What this does is this comes out, and then we've got this random ass tiny little update, right? For who knows whatever reason. Well, they say for continuity's sake, but that's just all confusing as hell as far as like where it comes from and where they're trying to go with that. Now, are they going to come out and they're going to put her? Are they going to put these two girls in matching sailor uniforms to go with what's his bucket back there just because ESG?
So actually, have you played Final Fantasy VII?
No, I know he's in that sailor outfit in the original and everything.
Mhm.
But I'm saying,
And
are they
I
going
believe-
to actually censor this? Is this
So okay, that's one of the things I was gonna go on. So I don't know if the ethics department is there. I don't know what's going on there. I know Gal's over there giving me all this hate for why am I giving them the benefit of the doubt? I get it. Okay. I get it. I'm not white knighting for them. I'm trying to report on this justifiably. I'm scared of what's happening because I want to hope and pray that they truly have learned the errors of their way and they're trying to fix shit. Okay.
All I know
This
is-
started because of the ethics department. I can say that definitively.
All I know is that I don't get why any of these Asian markets that don't have as much SJW crap going on would think this is a good idea to go down this freaking road when they've seen how bad it's backfiring here in America. Like, okay, we get that the companies here in America are too damn retarded to learn from others' mistakes, but you think these companies, since they're kind of disconnected from that, would be like, you know what, look at all that's happened in America. American games are becoming complete shit because they're so filled with this bull crap that no one wants to
Mhm.
play them. Let's not do that. But it seems like even over there, you're starting to get this shit seeping in. And it's just ridiculous. They should learn from our mistakes and say, no, you know what? We're not going to start censoring these things. In fact, make every girl's boobs bigger.
I mean,
Let's just make
Korea's
them
learning
fight
from,
naked at this point. Like,
Korea-
just like
I-
go the
I'll-
opposite direction.
I'll say Korea's learned from our mistake. Anybody seen those celebrate? Ooh, God. Because I also learned that apparently from the bottom, the showing ass and cooch is okay in Korea, but showing boobs isn't. So that's why in Celebrate she has
What?
such a fine ass. Yes, it's perfectly
No.
fine. Korea is perfectly fine with ass, but not tits.
They'll
You
show
said
the bottom
two-
half, but
two,
boobs
though.
are a step too far.
Dermy's going to Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want
He's
to
all
go
fuck
to
Japan.
Korea.
I'm going Korea.
He
I mean,
ends up going
Korea,
too
Japan.
far north.
But real quick, I know Shock's part of me believes Shock's joking here because I am not a Sony fanboy. I'm not a Sony shill. I don't even own a PlayStation. I've never owned a PlayStation. I'm just a Final Fantasy fan, and I pray to God this is right. But Static, you said something, and I'm gonna say it here. I told it to Gal. Okay, said everything. When it comes to the ethics and shit like that, there is a rumor that they are planning to censor this entire beach scene.
Oh, like for the American one? Jesus Christ.
Yes, there's a rumor going around that they diminished Tifa's boobs
And
in the American one. I don't know how you do that and how you prove that.
So
well,
they're
it
learning.
could
So
be
they're
a-
actually learning from the Westerners with the old bait and switch.
yeah, that's
Yes,
exactly it.
yes.
You won't know till everyone buys the game and then goes, wait, where's the beach scene?
That's right.
But
So
this is
Go ahead.
exactly what we were talking about when the panty thing came up, and you were sitting there saying, "I'm going to play it because that's just one little thing." We were talking about that is just one thing to the next thing. If that's
But-
true,
r-
now
You
are
give
you
these
like
fuckers
that's
an inch, it'll
fucked up?
take 10 miles.
Yeah,
will you let me finish my words?
never.
No.
Women?
No,
God damn it. You're like women. You're like
No.
gal. Okay? PMS freaks over here. What I was going to say is if they censor the bikini scene, if they censor the beach scene, if they do anything like that in this game, okay? And I mean specifically the beach scene because, my God.
that's
I
all
love
we
looking
know
at
right
this.
now.
That's all we know. And it is a rumor. I, on Ballbusters, put my face full screen and say, I am sorry to Cloud for ever disagreeing with you.
I think Cloud should get to make a name that you get to call him for a month. We need a
Fine.
wager on this. Yeah.
Fine.
I think you should pay for a plane ticket for Cloud to fly down to your stay and teabag you.
I already paid for a plane ticket for Vegas. I can't afford that. But what I'm saying, because this is a rumor. Okay, this is a massive rumor right now. I don't know where this rumor is coming from. Part of me does think, because there are people going around that are like, just as you have Lofty white knighting for it and doing a very shitty thing. By the way, Kratos says check Discord because he's over on Rumble. Let me pull up Discord real quick. What did he send me? I just got a great thread where I shut down Lofty on this topic. You want to go through it? Pretty sure I ratioed him. Yes, actually.
Didn't Flash also make a video about how, I don't know if he was clickbaiting or whatever, but he said that they want to make Tifa and Aerith lesbians.
So
this
that
is
was
just-
the other
isn't that
topic we were
just
going to pull
Dumb
up.
shipping bullshit. People
It
are trying
is
to-
dumb. It is dumb shipping bullshit. He did a great clickbait because they all fell for that one. But yes, Kratos, sorry. Send that to me on Discord real quick. Then I'll pull it up through Chrome so that we can see like this back and forth. But Samuel, how much of this have you seen?
Well, I got to apologize first off for being late. I heard Lofty's name and I had a sudden urge to jerk off right in the moment.
Oh my god.
Well, now we know Sam's answer to do you want to
That's-
jerk off right now?
Odd urge to have at that moment.
And real quick,
If that
I agree
answers
with-
your question.
Yeah. Real quick, I agree with Adam Rice because there are people on both sides of this that solely want to hate Rebirth. I'm not saying Cloud's a solely hating Rebirth, but I'm going to take like the most hyperbolic version of Cloud that just want Rebirth to fail because they hated Remake. Okay, there's people like that. at the same time, you got the lofties on the other side coming out and being like, "No, it's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be amazing." Oh, like
Whoa!
freaking legitimately going into an anaphylactic orgasm, going over just a simple idea of it. Where I'm over here, like, I'm playing through remake for the first time. I'm
Lofty
having
just
fun.
sucking off all the execs said.
Yeah, that was amazing. By the way, that was an amazing clickbait by freaking Yellow Flash, because so many people didn't watch his video or know anything about it and just started going with the idea that they're making Tifa and Aerith gay when the whole thing was fan fiction.
God!
It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. But I do have that article pulled up. But I'm trying to wait for Kratos to send me the goddamn thread. Kratos, please. Wait, what the fuck? Sorry, I saw something on fucking Discord. Anyways, technically he's just a hater of remake and making his decision not to trust Rebirth because of and Cloud, I'm not shitting on you for not trusting Rebirth. I'm not shitting on anybody for not trusting Rebirth.
I want to trust any of these fucking companies. No,
I have a little bit more faith in it.
This makes things interesting. This exact clip makes things interesting. But
after
yes.
all what we've seen, and then the fact that also, Sweet Baby Inc. has had ties with Square Enix, I don't trust any fucking thing with them.
what did Sweet Baby Inc. do with Square
So
Enix?
Sweet Baby Inc. does have a deal with. I just had it. Fuck my brain. A deal with Square Enix. Now they never showed what actual. Not game, but give me a moment. I finally got it. I did say gay. I finally got the back and forth between Kratos and Lofty that I'm gonna pull up. Nope, that's not what I want. Well, can I get it through this? No, I can't. Give me a moment.
I haven't had to read Lofty tweets in a long time.
No, we haven't. Oh,
I haven't even just
copy
been
link.
seeing
There
on
we
the
go.
feed or
There we
anything.
go. Paste.
Damn it! I just saw something funny from Flash, and now.
Oh,
You were looking at? Huh, too bad.
oh, Lord, this is. Oh, this is beautiful. This is real beautiful. Okay,
Well, share it.
I'm gonna pull this up because my God, Kratos over here slaying. Oh, Kratos, you beautiful, beautiful man. Can I do this? I'm trying to figure. I can't share the tab via. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, wait. Is it this one? No.
I found Flash's tweet. I'm putting it in the private chat.
Okay. So, Devil, can you pull up Flash's tweet as we go through this? So, people unironically shouting into the void about young Tifa's new black undershirt and treating it like a
SAR.
SAR bomb.
I don't know.
Samiel,
Yes.
What's a
what's
SAR
a SAR
bomb?
bomb?
No idea.
Okay.
A SAR bomb just went out. Like I don't know. It might be some kind of like Russian military,
I'll Google.
ordinance or something. But
Oh, SAR bomb.
I know what a SAR is, and I know what a bomb is.
SAR bomb.
I don't know what a SAR bomb is.
The largest bomb in biggest nuke ever.
Oh, it's the crater.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just went off in a major US city is so unbelievably funny to me. LOL.
What Flash tweet? I'm not seeing what you need.
No, this isn't
Shrine
Flash. This
Master
is...
Cloud. No, this isn't. Let me. I have it pulled up.
Oh, I'm seeing. I thought you said Flash. I was all like, okay, I'll go find it.
Oh, okay. We'll pull this up. We'll pull this up after this. But wait, did it just freak out for anybody else?
Yeah, I just see a
Little
black
bit,
line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I
Yeah,
see
it's
it.
just a black line.
Damn it.
Fuck Chrome. Fuck Chrome. Why is it trying to pull up Discord?
Oh,
Oh, I see.
What the
from-
fuck?
Do you have an update?
No, here we'll do it this
Yeah,
way.
that's the one I found. Okay, so
Okay. Unironically, we move down. At some point, the grains of sand that fall slowly at your feet will form the hill that you'll die on. How much can people change something you love before it's no longer resembles what you fell in love with in the first place? Hope to see you in Vegas, buddy. I think this is a decent take. This is a decent beginning to all this.
It's very just kind of like on the level,
Mhm.
like not spicy at all.
Mhm.
And completely reasonable.
Yep. By the way, this is what Flash tweeted out.
Yeah.
Ah!
yeah, I'll make the picture bigger. Yep,
That's actually kind of funny.
exactly. That's exactly what you're looking at. And yeah,
I mean, this is what,
the
to
left
be
wants it.
fair,
I mean,
that's what the left wants. And to be fair, that's kind of what like the people are acting. The people that are saying that we're being unreasonable or what that's what they think we're thinking is when it's not that. When Cloud and I are in agreement that this is wrong, we're just in agreement on different reasons. But how much can people change something you love before it's no longer resembles what you fell in love with in the first place? Holy ish, it's a fucking piece of fabric in a 100+ hour long video game. It's not changing the resemblance of literally anything. Oh my god.
You're a fucking retard, Lofty.
He's not retarded. He
What?
knows exactly what he's doing.
You think he is?
No, I don't. I think he does. I think he knows exactly what he's doing. I think he gets off on this kind of thing.
I do too.
What?
I
I think he stirs
Wait,
shit
Do you
because
think he
it gets him hard.
consciously knows this, or this is just a subconscious
Oh, sorry.
retard?
Fucking
reflex?
screaming.
No, I
on.
think he's absolutely doing this intentionally
yeah,
because otherwise he wouldn't be so fucking consistent about it.
Because
Yeah.
this comes off as total douchebaggery.
yeah.
Yeah, because he's a douchebag.
Yes.
Lofty says he hates the left, but then he uses so many of their tactics, so many
Yeah.
of their arguments.
Because
He
he's a
either
Well,
debate
does it
because he
to
pro.
worships
piss people
fucking
off or he's
Destiny's
an
debate
idiot.
tactics. He worships Destiny's debate tactics.
And he comes
That's
off
why.
like Vosh.
Very much.
Mhm.
And
Vosh
real
has
quick,
a real quick.
just and real quick, Gal, on this topic, on the retroactive changing, because I don't know if it's technically censorship or something like that. I agree with everybody. I don't like it. It's going into games that further proves that you don't own any of your games and changing shit that they fucked up because of their ethics department beforehand. I do think that this is a decent take from Kratos because it's not hyperbolic. It's nothing like any of that. And he is coming at it at a decent, kind-hearted way. And I'm looking at this through an argument with a retard, essentially. You got to go in there with a little bit of honey and stuff and try to say, hey, buddy, listen, it's not that big. This is our opinion and everything like that. Try to show him good when in reality he's a retard and he doesn't get that. Kratos puts it in pretty words, and you were nice to him about it. Noted.
You're gonna pay for that, buddy.
But
No fucking honey. No fuck honey. Jesus Christ. She's gonna hurt me. I'm gonna open up my DMs and go like, you
I hope
fucking
she does.
idiot.
she's gonna make
gonna
me. She's gonna make me choke you while she's beating the shit out of you.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Hold
say
that
harder.
fucker still so he can't run away. No,
go ahead.
the problem with Vosh is he uses the same tactics each time, and it's a real low down kind of debate style. I think it's called the Mott and
It's
Bailey.
debate, bro.
It's a Mott and Bailey.
There's that.
Yeah, it's the same thing over and over again. He never freaking breaks from that, and his chat thinks he always wins. So I don't know why anyone argues with that dumb shit bag.
Wait, Chet always thinks who wins?
His
Oh shit.
Lofty's?
Vosh's chat always acts like he
Oh.
wins, even when somebody gets the better of him. They sit there and stroke his ego.
It would be real nice if we got the actual demographics of Vosh's chat.
Yeah,
They're all
I wish
retarded.
for
They're
all of them.
fucking 8.
Like, yeah,
Kratos-
that's exactly it. I'd like to see
Kratos said to
who's
look
actually
at
watching them.
Kratos said to look at the likes to dislikes. Kratos has pretty much ratioed him on each one.
He's ratioing Lofty.
7-30. Lofty, I never even played Final Fantasy VII. I couldn't care less about this grain of sand, but for some people, that was the last one they could tolerate. You have some favorite films that would require some edits / disclaimers if they had a remaster today. How much is too much for you? I like how Kratos, I like how you're doing this. You're trying to lead him down a path just to understand shit. But Lofty is, in the grand scheme of retards and stupid people,
Lofty is my
Lofty's-
meme, literally made come true.
Lofty is literally worse than Masa.
Yeah.
And that's saying something. I've given up the quest for King Tard.
When we were talking that when Lofty was on, I think it was it this show or was it Ballbusters the last time?
Ballbusters.
It was Ballbusters. We started talking to him about the people going. Was it the people who showed up at Ripa's business, or
Yeah.
it was the
Mhm.
guy faking and getting Ripa sued by that Christian school.
Yes.
It was that one.
Yes.
And we were pointing out to him that things that were we weren't 100% sure about because none of us are legal, like we
Mhm.
don't have a legal background, but we were pointing out like things that legitimately could be questioned, maybe be part of a lawsuit or something. And the whole time, even though we're making points, he just ignored every point we made and just kept like fucking pissing us off, just saying shit for us to fucking get like ripping our hair out and shit. That's when you fucking know that Lofty, all this is just fucking bullshit. And so even if you're making a good point, it's not going to change because he's not doing it to actually have a conversation. And
he's just doing it
just to, he's just trying to trigger you. So he'll say something stupid right after you say something smart just to fucking make you want to go, fuck you, you prick.
I don't know. I think you guys are giving him way too much credit.
Yeah,
He's a troll,
I don't
dude.
know.
I'm sorry. Lofty's a troll.
I don't think he's I don't think he's retarded. I do think he's an asshole.
I think he's an ass. I think he's a retarded asshole.
He could be a retarded asshole at the same time. Yeah.
I'm not saying he couldn't. I just don't believe that he is retarded. But it's like what he says here in the next response to Kratos. Right about halfway through that third sentence where he says, I can just read it. How much is too much? A lot more than whatever this is, Lamau. I've clearly complained about censorship before, but I have specific standards, and this doesn't even come close to anything that I would meet even the smallest standard for being problematic. And the problem I have with what he just said there is that he said, I have specific standards.
Yeah.
Right. So let's take this objectively, right? He has specific standards. So does that person over there. So does that person over there. Their standards, but odds are, don't line up with each other. Right. Number one. And number two, I watched that fucking debate he had about Rings of Power with Shad on Flashcast. He does not have consistent standards. He changes them when he's fucking losing.
Yeah.
Actively.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have standards for censorship too. I don't like. Part of me is wondering if this is actually censorship. When it came to the panties thing, I didn't really complain about it because I felt like this wasn't in the grand scheme of like changes and stuff. I didn't think it was a big deal. But when it comes to this situation, my biggest issue is retroactively going into people's games and changing shit because of their own fuck ups.
I totally get where you're at with that. What I'm saying here is that when he says I have specific standards, he is placing himself morally in this argument as the arbiter of standards. Like his standards are objective and correct, and nothing else you say matters. Right? And that's bullshit.
And I actually agree. There was a time that I did a debate with Lofty. I think I did horribly in the debate, honestly.
Were you drinking?
No, I wasn't drinking. I was sober. I just went on and we started debating objectivity in art and film. And I believe there is such a thing as objectivity in film and stuff. I think there is objectively bad shows, objectively bad movies. They exist.
Yeah, see, this is where I'll agree with Static. I don't think Lofty understands what the fucking word objective means.
I think he's solely subjective.
I still don't get how you disconnect the. Sorry to bring it back to that. Disconnect the them changing the panty thing with them removing the thing. What's the difference between the two that you are okay with one and
One-
against the other? I'm confused.
One of them is them being lazy and not adding in an item. The other one of them is being more deliberate in a deliberate action.
But it doesn't take a lot to add them in. It's not like they have to add a whole 6 months worth of programming to add in a pair of drawers. I mean,
maybe not
lazy
6 months,
is
but
kind of
it's
giving them-
laziness is what it's laziness.
Your assumption
is
is
what it
as
boils down to.
laziness.
But the other assumption ends up boiling down to that you have to believe that they did it intentionally for a bad reason.
Yeah. And we can see them doing that, it seems like. I mean, especially if they remove the beach scene, then it's definite.
If they
So-
remove the beach scene, that again, that's an if. We don't know yet. I can agree with you guys. They fucked this all up, and I'm giving Cloud Cloud. You can call me whatever I can call you whatever fucking name you want me to call you for a goddamn month. You want me to call you Shiny Godmaster Cloud? I will.
How about just Daddy?
Oh god damn it!
It's a little too gay for me.
You're gonna have to call Cloud the only man I've ever wanted.
Kratos says, keep reading. I have 2 other minor threads that get into what you're talking about. Okay. I'll tell you this much. I don't think people cared so passionately about tea that they'd start revolutionary war over it. Oh, Tifa. Oh, never mind.
No, he's
My
talking
brain
about
got
tea.
Small acts
yeah.
accumulate towards bigger acts. This was done with intention and motive by somebody, and they'll likely do worse without any pushback. God damn it. God damn it. Comparing a piece of fabric to the Revolutionary War is unbelievable, mind-blowing. Actually, you people are so...
Jesus H. Christ, the man does not understand how fucking metaphor works. Okay, Static, you won me over. He's retarded.
No,
Yeah,
because
he's a
it's worse.
dumbass. Thank you. I didn't even have to try. He
What-
doesn't think.
You
He
can't-
is
you can't
completely
make comparisons.
emotionally reacting to everything. He does not stop himself before he blurts out the bullshit that comes out.
He didn't
What's
even
worse is
he's not comparing this to the Revolutionary War. He's comparing it to a series of tiny acts that add up to being a huge burden. You know, he's talking about the camel who broke the or the straw that broke the camel's back. Here, he's not talking about the fucking war itself.
Kratos fucking won me over. I now feel stupid for not caring about the panties.
That's what I was trying to say last time. That it's not just the panties itself; it's another grain adding
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
I mean, I see that art. See, I need fucking honey. You can't,
Dermy
you
would've
can't be
ki-
coming at me with freaking gal go like, Derby, you fucking idiot. I need that honey.
No,
Dermy
you
would have
need-
cared more if it was Barrett's jockstrap. And then it would have.
I'm still more on the side of I think the panties is not that big of a deal, but I'm sorry, Cloud. I'm sorry, pal. I'm sorry, Devil. I'm just gonna say it now. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry.
Somebody clip that,
Yes,
right?
Gal, I'm a baby. You're like my big sister. Have you not figured this out by now?
I think
I'm
you owe
not
Devil an
making-
apology too.
I did. I said I'm sorry to Devil.
Okay, just making sure.
That's me and Gal's biggest fear is that when we finally get married, we're gonna end up being Dermy's adopted internet parents since
Oh, you-
everyone else has abandoned him.
No,
Oh,
Gal's my
Just give him to the internet
sister.
fire station.
No,
No questions asked.
I could agree with Shock here. It's more lazy censorship. Like they just didn't want to add it in because it was going to be too much work. Is what I think it boils down to.
That was like what was it? Oh, something in Pokemon recently that was lazy censorship. I had it.
Can't
and
find
then
Pikachu's underwear.
No, no. I had it and then it popped out of my head. Anyway, continue.
They covered up what's her nuts butt in black and white.
No, that wasn't it. It was
Okay.
something recent.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm not making a direct comparison. I'm generalizing the issue to the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm not even a Final Fantasy VII fan. I just recognize the trend. We hung out with Chris Gore at Matsuri at the Nerd Bar and had a great chat. I thought you were smarter than this. Kratos, you're getting the point that I got. In person, he's something completely different.
Yeah, because
He's-
he doesn't want to be an asshole because he knows you'll punch him in the face.
Yes.
He's a keyboard warrior.
I thought you were less cringe than this.
See, and this is where it just degenerated.
Yeah,
He's
he had
already
nothing
called
to say.
stupid, and then he's just fucking
Yeah,
attacking.
he had
personally
nothing to
now.
say after that.
I care that Disney edited the after credits of WandaVision after the show had been released. Wait, what did they edit in WandaVision?
I have no idea.
I'm so checked out of Marvel. I don't even know. I didn't
Yeah.
care about the individual edit, but I disagree passionately with the practice. You call it cringe because of the content, but I hold a principle and consistent position. He's a tiny twink of a boy. Yep.
Oh, right up your alley. Then we ought to slap some tape on the corners of his
Maybe.
eyes there and shave him down, lube him up.
They replaced some trees in the post credit of Wanda. I'm gonna have to go and look at that. Why? Your principled position is cringe, especially if you don't follow through with an actual boycott and demand everyone else you follow to do that's.
See, now he's
call
saying that if
something
you don't call it out and then dictate how everybody else you interact with fucking chooses to behave, then you're not cringe. That, my friends, is communism.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we know he has those tendencies, don't we?
Oh, I don't think
Oh,
his
yeah.
tendencies, man. I think he's full on.
He doesn't even know because he has some super right wing, like very
He's
he's
super
got some base
authoritarian.
political takes, but his way of implementing them are kind of tyrannical.
Mhm.
He's a tyrannical authoritarian. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, it's like those guys who don't know they're gay, but you can tell that they are by the way they walk. Same thing here. You could tell. You can tell he's a commie by the way he walks.
Outright.
He might not
remember,
know it.
Wait,
Remember,
isn't it pretty similar to the gay walk?
Yeah, it's the same
Remember.
thing. They just
Lofty advocated for people to get kicked out of the fellowship for just saying somebody's a
Yep.
fake fan.
Yep. Exactly. Let's not talk about Lofty anymore. Great
Well,
conversation, Kratos. Okay,
Let's finish this and then we'll stop. I don't know anything about a boycott since I wasn't planning on getting that anyway. Repeat, back to my position so I can understand what exactly you think is cringe. As I've mentioned repeatedly that I give no shits about the actual visibility of cleavage. I say based. And yes, every single one of those he ratioed Lofty. Every single one.
Kratos has Lofty blocked you yet?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because he does
'Cause
that
if-
when he fucking loses and throws a tantrum like that.
He will block you. He'll then say that you're the troll, you're the problem, and then move on with his life as he kind of goes around slandering you constantly, saying that you're the issue.
That's not moving on.
Yeah. Nope, but probable incoming LOL. Yeah. I can agree with that. Lofty is a consumer.
You have to say it properly, you dumbass.
A consumer. God,
Just
I
like
even echoed
the
that
meme I
sentence.
made that I put in the thread. I made this years ago.
Shiny Master Cloud. I'll pull it up real quick. Then we'll go on to yeah. I get it. The problem is like this was being said ironically.
I know that's being said ironically, but with Lofty, it's unironic.
I guess. It's weird critiquing memes. It's weird. I am tired of Lofty. I'm so freaking tired of Lofty. When can people just quit giving him legitimacy? Oh god, it's so fucking annoying. Okay, let's go on to this one. Because Cloud, we mentioned it earlier. We teased it earlier. They came out and started doing this in the gamer. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is gaming's greatest lesbian scavenger hunt.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you the gist of this. This person is kind of like forcing lesbianism into Final Fantasy VII. So they had to go all over the place. Huh?
These are the people accusing you of wanting to jack off to video games.
Yep. Oh. Kratos is sending me more pictures. I'm going to end up going through all these.
Who's got time to jack off during video games anyway? I'm usually too busy trying not to die.
I don't know.
I mean, you get to that beach scene. I'm probably going to pause it and, just close my camera up for a little while. I'm just going to say, but
don't pull a DSP.
Yeah, never pull a DSP. I'll break rule 1-2 for that. Two girls talking about their vacation plans. So a lot of people, actually, even my video, people were saying that they put a lesbian relationship in because of this. So what it is it's two girls.
One cup.
2 girls, 1 cup. It starts
What
off,
did I come back to?
talk about lesbians. So it's 1.5 interactions because the person doesn't even fully explore the second interaction. One, she does outright ship Tifa and Aerith at the very beginning, saying this should happen, but there's no evidence that it will happen. Bet you he doesn't invite me on. He won't.
Yeah,
He won't, Kratos.
There's only one penetration for Aerith. It's
That's
Sephiroth.
right. That's right. Hey, he at least gets in the backside. Ayo! Come on. Ain't no joke.
Hold on.
I got it.
I got something else to bring up.
Before we bring that up, let
Well,
me
no,
at least explain.
it's relevant to what he just said.
Hey, Skirmy, how you doing?
Hey,
So
what's up?
you can
Stop
continue
sharing.
because I'm gonna have to try and find it in my
I swear to God,
sea
if
of
they do.
things.
Listen, I like learning the law. He actually took, he believed that there was a lesbian relationship as well. But yeah. Swear to God, if they do this, I'm going to flip the fuck out. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Even Az will flip the fuck out, and he's excited for the game. But okay, back to this. So the way they found the Dermy is king. Yes, I am king. The way they found the lesbian relationship is the first time they went around and talked to every NPC. Every NPC. They spent 60 hours hunting this shit down. Then what they did was they discovered that there was a scene with 2 NPCs fighting about a boyfriend that was cheating on them. 2 female NPCs. So obviously the boyfriend would be cheating on with each other. So they were having like a slap fight and everything like that. So maybe they were lesbians. I don't know. Then as time went on, she found them again, and they made up, and they started talking about, hey, we should go on a vacation together. We should go do something together. Making up, being more girly. I say this is more feminist, but being more girly because now they're friends. Then when she goes to not June and Harbor, that's the first place. Costa del Sol. When they're at Costa del Sol, she sees them together holding hands. Which means they're lesbians. Exactly.
Yeah, girls never do that. That's so stupid.
I'm sorry. I ship Aerith and
She ain't
Sephiroth because
wrong.
at least she can have some good character at that point. She's not wrong. Jeremy, you the big gay. Well, yeah, I can't even. Just moving on. By the way, hail D-Day Direwolf. How are you? Their other example of lesbianism in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is I'm trying to see if I still have it. Is they were outright, they found two girls talking to each other, two different girls, about how they just broke up with their boyfriends and how they were joking about leaving men behind and dating each other.
So like the end of the Legend of Korra, then.
Yeah, well, no, that's more deliberate, but what it is like they are the only slice of queer rep folded into the world of either. Crow's Nest in the Junin region is home to two friends talking about being over men and the possibility of broadening their romantic horizons, only for the subject of potentially dating one another comes up in the conversation. All I see there is two girls that are probably over men in bad relationships.
You know, there's a saying, and I myself am subject to this kind of phenomenon from time to time, and I think we all are. But if you're looking hard enough for something, you're sure to find it.
Mhm.
Whether it's
I
there
can
or
agree.
not.
I can agree. Like this picture was going around the other day as evidence of lesbianism.
Oh, I heard about that.
They're practically scissoring.
Yeah, they're definitely eating each other's carpets. Definitely. All I see is two friends holding hands.
Yeah, like, and it's not even like they're walking holding hands or something. She could literally be telling her something sad and she grabs her hand and says, "It's okay," like it's comforting her. It's not even like they're walking fucking holding hands, looking in each other's eyes all like, it's just like they're making something really big out of nothing, essentially.
But what you didn't see in the article is that they sat there and they listened to the conversation, and the woman apologized for farting in the other woman's mouth last night.
Oh. Well, there you go. Friends don't fart in other friends' mouths unless
But they do fart on their pillows.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, they do. So I know
whoever's going to Vegas, I'm going to sneak into every one of your rooms and fart on your
Don't you
pillows.
fucking dare.
Hey, you're not really friends unless you gave everybody pink eye.
What photo did you post?
It's in the thread. I put it in the private chat.
Oh my God, what is this?
I'll be quiet.
Because Cloud wants me to show this, then I want to get on to at least laughing at millionaires. I want to get onto that before we have to close out.
Sure, millionaires are laughing at us.
Oh, I get it. It took me a little bit, but I get it. Okay, let's laugh at some millionaires, shall we? Because I know this is an old story, but I forgot to pull it up on a freaking. I just had the fucking name. Saturday Chatterday. Granted, there was a lot going on, but Hassan says
Speaking of
streaming
commies.
is hard.
Yeah.
Twitch streamer Hassan Piker faces backlash on Twitter X after claiming streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 job.
I actually saw the thing on this. He literally said something like emotional
Social
battery. Yeah,
Soul sucking.
Social battery. His social
and
battery gets run down because he streams for hours. And
So I have it
Streaming
right
9
here.
hours is soul sucking.
I have it right here.
Him.
Yes, a real job can be gruesome. A real job can make you very tired, but a real job doesn't suck the soul out of you. You know what I mean? In
Says the
same
guy who's
way
never
that
had
9
one.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a literal trust fund child who has gone from being a billionaire in Turkey, I think it is, or wherever he's from.
Yeah, they're Turks.
Yeah, Turkey.
Rich.
Yeah. Being a billionaire in Turkey to now being a millionaire in America, going to prestigious schools, literal trust fund child, then getting a job with his uncle, to now sitting on his ass all day.
Yeah, it turns out that he got a job for his uncle that was essentially they made a position for him. He just got it handed to him, didn't have to earn it or anything. Got a job, and then I guess he was like trying to get get their audience to go over to his Instagram or something and subscribe, and so he was like using their platform to try to get people for him, an audience for him, and they were upset at him. And that's when he went off on his own to do his own little streaming thing. And because children are fucking retarded and their brains haven't grown enough, they think this guy's actually intelligent and watch him. This is the man.
This is the man who, real quick, he's complaining about 9-hour streams. This is the man that created the chair cast meme.
Chair stream. Yeah.
I watched this guy called Sean, Actual Justice Warrior, and yeah, he was laying it out how he's such a dumbass too, because the fact is he probably could do half as many streams and make just as much money. He chooses to work as much as he does. He has enough money he can live the rest of his life on and never have to work again. But this asshole still has to come on there because it's not just about the money. He gets off on that there's a bunch of freaking 8-year-olds who think he's fucking intelligent, who actually look up to his stupid ass.
Oh, by the way,
he thinks he's a lot more special than he fucking is. And
you know,
in Minecraft, I wish I would catch up with this asshole on the fucking road and I beat him. I beat the living in Minecraft. I hate him.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Son Piker is the same asshole who would like put other people's videos on to quote unquote react to them and then fucking leave.
Yep, he steals content all the time.
Quite literally. Well, he's also the guy that I think I still have the thing that he got caught for stealing content. This is where like this chair streaming came from and everything like that whole meme that was going around, and it literally affected him so fucking much that when he does reactions now, if he has to get up and do something, he has a clip of himself to do this. Oh wait, shit, wrong one. Fuck. Fuck.
Wow, that works. Same diff, really.
I completely forgot that I removed the Dermy Hassan. I completely forgot, and it's now Dermy Cal. But I had a whole clip that was just me sitting in my chair going, or just like that's what he does now. If he has to get up, he has a clip of him just acting like he's reacting.
You know, he literally freaking he's so what's the word I'm looking for? He's a hypocrite about so much stuff. He'll sit there and say socialism. We've seen how much the fucker makes. We've seen what he buys with his money. He doesn't donate it to sick children. He doesn't donate it to the homeless. He freaking buys freaking expensive cars and $3.5 million mansions. He's
millions.
Champagne
He goes to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Remember that same year that it came out that he bought that mansion, he went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And was wearing like Versace or like really expensive clothes.
He said on his thing that if somebody broke into his house and stole his stuff, he wouldn't call the cops because they probably really needed it. But then he will literally have a bitch fit and leave if a fan comes up and says hi because he's like, you're in my space. Okay, so you're upset somebody like says hi to you, but you would totally be cool if somebody broke into your house and stole your shit. Sure, you're full of crap. He's full of all this shit. And so I would have no doubt that if somebody fucking like took his streams and started like watching them and doing the same thing he does, just recycling his stuff and just like coming in every once in a while going, Son Piker's a, F word or whatever.
Oh, did you not see that video?
He would probably strike him. No, I
did you not see the JXC video?
No. What happened there?
Oh, so Hassan, the whole chair meme started because of EFAT, because Hassan literally took JXC's video and did the way he reacts, getting up, going true, and eating and like leaving and doing all that stuff. So JXC took Hassan's reaction to Jay's video and did the exact same shit that Hassan was doing, and
Did he strike
Hassan
him?
freaked the fuck out. He didn't strike him, but he freaked the fuck out because then he
Fuck
reacted it on
him.
his stream. By the way, Lofty Fairy for $1.99. Hey everyone, I'm a consumer.
I thought that was Lofty at first. I was all, oh,
He's a
he didn't come in
consumer.
here to start some shit. I actually
thought
thought
so as
Lofty
well.
came here to pick a fight.
By the way, he has tried to start shit with me from behind the block. I'm not lying. I'm
Oh,
not
no, I believe
fucking
you.
lying.
I wish YouTube
My-
was like some sort of like post-apocalyptic like village type thing where when people pissed us off too much, we just sent them outside the wall. Survive, right?
I mean,
Like
there's
Judge Dredd.
blocking.
It's all like you're
There's
you leave
blocking
now.
and banning from channels, but I'm not a pussy like Lofty, so
Hours of streaming absolutely will. So,
shit.
oh,
So his whole thing is a real job. Streaming is harder than a real job. And he came out and had to do a clarification thing because, my God, everybody was dunking on him.
no,
It's a
no,
2-minute
no,
thing.
no, no. Social battery wise, unless you're in retail, unless you're in fucking retail, it's very different. You're out of touch. I'm gonna die.
Motherfucker,
Dude.
you haven't worked
There's
a day of
motherfuckers who are
retail in your life.
accountants in here, and they're misunderstanding what I'm saying. A real job does not expend your social battery in the same fucking way as someone who did a sales job.
How
a
would
real-
you know?
Because he
Yeah.
says that he did sales at one point and worked retail.
Bullshit.
He worked for his uncle. He was like, I guess, selling ad space or it's something. That's what he did for his uncle. But essentially it was he did nothing. He just got a paycheck for that. So he wasn't even
Yeah.
really in sales.
It's
He
classic
just,
nepotism.
yeah, he just got a title so he could collect the paycheck from his uncle. That's all it was.
And like Samuel said, it was nepotism. It was always nepotism.
Absolutely.
But a real job isn't as hard as streaming for 9 hours a day. Motherfucker. I see Shock over on my Rumble side. I know he was over on YouTube, but he's over on Rumble right now. Shout out to Shaka Zulu. I do Saturday Charities. I fucking love Saturday Charities. I freely stream for 12 hours sometimes, getting no money, and I love doing it, and I would do it more often if it wasn't for my day job. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm exhausted after my day job.
I streamed this past weekend, got no money, and I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, ask some construction worker who's been working for 30 years and now he has severe back problems because it's of lifting, 50-pound bags of freaking concrete and shit over his head. If he would rather sit on his pampered ass eating nuggies and fucking commenting on fucking stupid YouTube videos all day, making freaking six figures. Ask him which one he would rather have.
We know that guy.
Kratos, Saturday Chatterday went for almost 10 hours. Almost 11 hours, actually. And I would do it every fucking day over going to my real job if it was financially viable because it's so much easier. I'll say this. And, even Adam, on Sunday, Adam was a little tired. He streamed for 3 different streams over and over again. When you're jumping stream to stream to stream, it can get exhausting. It can, but it's still so much easier. Streaming can take a little bit out of you, but it's not the same.
It does. It does take a little bit out of you especially when you're not, if you're not doing like one stream for a long time, but you're doing several streams over a period of a long time. Like I routinely, at least up until recently, I routinely do like 8-9 streams every weekend for like 2 days straight. But they're all different shows and stuff. And yeah, it's a little exhausting, but it's not as exhausting as my fucking day job is. Not by a long shot, because I have a real job, Hassan.
Yeah.
Yesterday I came home. I made my videos. Kratos said he commented on this topic too. We'll go over that on Saturday Chatterday, which will be at a weird time this week. But I came home from my day job yesterday, made 2 videos, and I passed the fuck out at my desk because my day job took that much out of me. I was exhausted. I was fucking tired. But I'd still do streaming over my day job. Streaming is exhausting for me because I also do my day job. That's why I cut back on weeknights Weeknight ones. Exactly.
That's what I do all mine on the weekends for the most part.
Yeah, because it is hard. I mean, I've cut back on a ton of different shows I'm on. I think I've knocked like 3 or 4 off. And yeah, I still am exhausted. Like, it's just, but, and also especially for him, because what we do when we're talking about stuff, we're constantly talking. I mean, there's a bunch of us talking, so you get little breaks in between when other people are talking, but essentially we're constantly having conversation. So when I'm on stream for 10 hours, which I've been multiple times, done 10-hour days, it's constantly in a conversation. He has long period of time where he watches 8-9 minutes of a video, then goes, he's lying. or something, and then watches another 10 minutes. He has breaks essentially on camera where he doesn't do nothing. And so yeah, I'm sorry. He's just full of it. I just
he's a
can't respect
cocksucker.
the man.
He's an outright cocksucker, and oh yeah, he did. Kratos did comment on all this thing because here I'll pull it up real fast. So I was gonna go to this because
This is how I heard about it, was because people are pissed at Asmongold now.
because Asmongold did have a
Asmongold
shitty ass take.
Offended him.
He did. Well, he has routinely has shitty takes. Sometimes he's on point, but but this is the only reason I even knew this fucking happened in the first place, because I don't follow Hassan Piker. I think he's a dipshit.
I don't either. I follow Drama Alert, and that's where I saw it from. Dude, I love Saturday Chatterday. Saturday Chatterday is becoming one of my most favorite fucking streams.
Saturday Chatterday is the best. It's a good time.
It's just a chill stream where I'm playing games and chatting with my friends. It's becoming something that I actually look forward to, and I feel bad that we can't. Like, it's going to be at a weird fucking time this week because of Dune. But Asmongold came out and defended the fucker.
So there's a lot of people. Streaming is literally the easiest part of being a content creator. You just sit down, make money, just spawns in. It's just so goddamn free.
Literally is.
It is. It's like you just made the argument, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And listen, guys, my social battery's kind of running low, so I mean, I could use a quick recharge and some free money, but no, I'm not going to do that. That's a really shitty thing to say, but like for me to say, but he's not wrong. Goblin's not wrong. And then you see what Asmongold does to this Goblin guy.
Who is this guy? Does he stream? They have 400 viewers. Streaming is easy. Being good at streaming is hard.
But he's not good at streaming.
Hopefully now he understands.
He's not good at streaming.
No, he's not. You know who works hard at streams? Who works extra fucking hard berating his audience into giving him money? I mean, whatever else you want to say about him, because he is a giant piece of shit. But DSP works his ass off. He works his. That motherfucker has a reason to be tired. He is constantly yelling and berating his audience and trying and begging for money and shit like that. He works hard. I give him that.
Come on, guys. I gotta pay the bills.
You're not wrong. And Cloud, you're right. I can safely say DSP is a harder working streamer than fucking Hassan and possibly
most
Asmongold.
streamers, I would say.
Yeah, because at least when it comes to DSP, he's at least playing games that he hates, and he hates his job now. Like, he hates streaming. You can visibly see it.
And at least his incompetence of gameplay is entertaining.
Yeah. But let's break down what he said. Okay. What does Asmongold earns his money? He's a great gamer, right? Mm-hmm. People love watching him play. They wow at when he used to play that, and I don't know what he plays now. I haven't watched him in like forever and a day. But good gamer. Okay, earning it, no problem. What does Hassan do? Absolutely nothing. He takes other people's content, barely speaks on it. Is it because he's extra smart? He's just intelligent enough to get it. No, his takes are all fucking complete shit. He doesn't know what he's talking about, and he never bothers looking any deeper than what he reads from like 2 other streamers of what the actual situation is. He has never said a smart thing a day in that dumb shit's life. So how does he earn the money? The only reason Hassan makes money is because, like I said, 1, kids are stupid and will even stupid people sound smart to them.
Mhm.
And girls think he's cute. I don't know why he looks like a scrubby little fucking dirtbag shitball, but
There
for
is
some
a
reason,
Hassan Daddy
girls
thing
think
that I
he's
saw.
cute. And so I think was it Kratos or was it D-Day who said he's a boy Ethos to them. That's
I think
all
it was
is.
D-Day. I think it was D-Day said that he's a boy Ethos, and yes, he is
Yeah.
a boy Ethos.
And that's
He's a male
his only
Ethos.
thing. He doesn't earn the money. He just sits there and gets it.
By eating on stream. But then you have Asmongold, who I had Asmongold whole like video pulled up of this. He outright says, "Listen, guys, I was gonna take the night off and everything like that because I was so tired from streaming all week. But then I saw this Hassan thing and I thought, hey, I'm gonna react to it." Asmongold's had like 2 really shit takes this week. Really shit. I had his
I missed the Melanie Mac thing.
Oh, his Melanie Mac thing was he created a straw man out of nowhere and just started arguing his own straw man. And was perfectly fine with Melanie Mac being banned for her religious beliefs. So there's that.
Was it for her religious beliefs or was it for saying the bundle of sticks word on Twitter? Because Twitch will do that.
No, it was. It looks like it was because of her religious beliefs. Because she went comment. On. That was the only stream, and it was that she's not okay with LGBT whatever, and like sexual identities.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And she got yeeted for hate speech, and then.
Yep.
Asmongold's like, yeah, she just doesn't want people. She's just assuming everybody who's gay is a pedophile. Like, where did that leap come from? Okay,
they used. I'll shut up.
Yeah,
well,
I'm not going to make any comment on that at all.
Yeah, I'm not. Streaming is literally one of the easiest things to do. If you are crying that it is hard, go get a normal job in a factory, then compare the two. That's me. What are your butthole's opinion on this? Still easier than Kratos had another good point. I'd say the general grind is hard. Staying motivated and consistent is hard. Setting and meeting goals is hard. Putting in hours every day is hard. But none of this is unique to streaming, and streaming in itself is much easier than a lot of the alternatives. Agreed.
Damn, Kratos, you're Kratos is like speaking truth all over the place, man. Shit.
Yeah. I'll admit it. There are some days where Ballbusters is on, and before Ballbusters, I'm coming home from work. And I'm just like, I kind of just don't want to do it. I kind of just want to.
I get that same
not
way,
do
man.
it, and then
every once in a while you have a stream coming up that you got to do because you've committed to it and all that stuff, and you're just like, I really don't feel like it. Like you do get in that, and it's part and parcel with the thing. That's with anything that you do consistently, though.
Night gal.
Yeah.
But then, even when I'm like in that mode of I really don't want to turn on freaking Ballbusters and do Ballbusters, then when I start doing it, I realize it's not that bad. There's some nights, even like for Tuesday night Mayhem, like tonight, for instance, I was scared I wasn't gonna hit the stream, but then like how I felt this morning, I was like, I'm fucking exhausted. Should I just not do the stream? I do it, get done. It's not that bad. It's actually really good, and I do want to stay committed to this. I want to keep putting this shit out. I don't want to not grow, and I want to give my audience a good show. But then I hear like Hassan go like, I stream for 9 hours and my social battery's drained. It's like, motherfucker, I would prefer to stream. I would prefer to stream every single day.
Social
But I'm
battery
not there
sounds
yet.
like commie speak for being a pussy.
It is. It literally is. It's just a bunch of communist bullshit. They want to sit down on their ass and get paid for doing jack shit. Thank God.
Yes. Slap social on the word, social on it, and it becomes a thing all of a sudden.
Why is the only decent React streamer literally Moist Critical? Can somebody give me this reason why?
I haven't seen much of his stuff, so
It's actually
couldn't
pretty good.
answer that.
It's actually like really good.
There's a
he
few
has
that I follow who are smaller that are
Mhm.
just fine, but they haven't like let shit go to their heads. They're not super rich. They're not super out of touch, kind of thing. And yeah, so when you're talking like big names and shit like that, yeah, most of them aren't fucking worth following.
well, it's like Seal is even pointing out Moist Critical is like a good one. Moist Critical, when he fucks up, he'll accept that he fucked up. Like when the JXC thing was going on, Moist Critical reacted to JXC's video without giving proper credit. And then he put out a video saying, you know what, I fucked up. That goes a long fucking way. And I've been looking at more and more of Moist stuff. I don't really see anything controversial here. Yeah, he might have a bad opinion here or there or something I disagree with, but for the most part, he's relatively consistent, a good freaking streamer. And when he gets into fights, he's really just like saying common sense shit. And also he's pro 2A. Then when you get like Asmongold has a series of good takes. And then motherfucker, I kind of want to just never look at you again. Then don't get me started on XQC, who you can barely fucking understand. God damn it. XQC makes me sound like a genius.
Yeah.
And we're going to start closing this out. But before I do, not to bring him up again, did you guys see that Lofty was also defending XQC during that whole shit?
That doesn't surprise me, but no. I don't follow Lofty anymore at all.
What the hell did XQC even do?
Never did.
I never mind.
this-
I don't give a shit. That guy's a fucking moron.
This was back during the summer when he was the whole React streamer debate came up again and like giving proper comment.
Oh, right. When he was stealing shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and Lofty was defending him, and his reasoning was because he's an XQC fan. Yeah, not biased at all. But
Yeah.
did somebody else have something to say before I close it?
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, another Twitch streamer stealing from YouTubers. Yeah, surprise.
Yeah. Not much we can do either. But let's start shutting this down, closing it out tonight, and seeing where everybody's gonna be. But let's start off with the Eldridge being himself, Samiel the Infamous. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing okay, Dermy. This is fun. I do enjoy coming here. I do. Obviously, the work schedule kind of complicates that a little bit, but I do make it when I can. And I appreciate you guys having me on as always. I will be probably not doing much until Friday. Maybe a game stream, maybe not. Kind of depends on how the next 2 days go. And then we're back with Abyssal Musings. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, because I got both of you here, right? So the event stream is from 10 p.m. Friday night to 10 a.m. Saturday morning, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So, yeah, I should be able to hop in there for a few hours too.
Nice.
Yep. Hey, I'm more than
So-
happy to have you there. And now that you bring it up, I'll quickly announce it after I read the super chat. Lofty Fairy for $1.99. No, you can't end the stream. Lofty says so.
He
sorry,
says a lot of
Lofty.
stupid
Yeah.
shit.
You got to work on your.
I need to
Lofty
get a better. I need to
Yeah.
get a better Lofty voice.
Yeah.
Got to put a dick in your mouth.
It needs to
Yeah.
sound a little more retarded.
High pitch and retarded.
A little bit more whiskey.
A mixture of Fear the Tardo with high pitched voice. I can do this.
Yes, there you go.
I guess to cap it off, I'll be back on like regular schedule, except I am no longer for the time being going to be streaming on Sundays, at least during the daytime, because I got shit to do. So I won't be on Engage going forward for a while.
No, sorry about that, Samuel.
Nah, I needed a day.
No, you
And that
don't.
happened to be the one that I was sacrificing the least on. So
Yeah, we told we're gonna change the name to Engage the Search for Samuel.
I mean, they did lose their Spock, so there is that. But Samuel, you're always welcome on here, and obviously Adam's not here, guys. If you're late, if you can't make it, I don't run that tight of a ship. I'm not going to freak out that if somebody can't make it or if somebody has to take some time off. Static wasn't here last week. All
I
I'm
was
gonna
here
say
last
is-
week. Damn it!
Was
It
it
was
last
2
week
weeks
or was
ago.
it week before? Oh, 2 weeks ago. God damn it. The weeks are starting to run together. That's a problem. But guys, I don't care if you have to take a day off. I don't. Go do your thing. Real life is more important. And speaking of people that are more important in the real life, Cloud, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well.
I don't know if that was a compliment I gave you or an insult.
I view it as both.
Probably take it as both.
We all know you take it both.
Oh,
I'll give you
that
that
was
one.
a good one. That
was a good one.
Anyway,
Where can the people find you?
you can find me on Twitter making memes.
Okay, moving on.
Stuff. You bitch. And you can also find me on YouTube now, making videos and sometimes streaming. I'm gonna whatever event it is, whether it's a raid day or whatever it is on March 3rd, I'm gonna stream that, as long as it doesn't fuck up.
Well, hey Cloud,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you an idea. Okay, just follow me here, because I've been seeing your content. You're putting out videos and shorts. Keep doing that, and then maybe pick out one day that you just walk around your area, along with like the events, and just play Pokemon Go while streaming.
All right.
Put yourself
Just-
on camera and then start doing your Pokemon streams in actual Pokemon outfits. Like walk around the street dressed as Pikachu and shit. You'll make
Cloud,
it.
if you can figure
the
out how to
problem-
do that on your,
See, the problem is I don't think that app allows me to use the camera.
I'm sure there's probably you might have to pay for it. When you start making some money, maybe invest in like the versions that allow you to put your face on it. Just do stuff. You'll figure this out. I have high hopes for you, Cloud.
I mean, my short of me getting the shiny origin form Palkia from the first raid had over 500 views.
Nice.
Don't want to rain on your parade. It's good for a start.
It's got how
It's
many?
But
pretty solid for a start.
Yeah,
it's
well,
solid
you
for a
shit
start.
on
The
his
problem
name.
is how short views work.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
right, yeah,
Or
yeah,
views
yeah.
are
But no,
shit.
that's still bringing eyes to his channel. one way
Yeah,
or
it's
It is
still bringing in
bringing
people,
eyes,
and
it's
it'll get you
just-
subscriptions, so that's good.
I think I got 2 subscriptions.
Good.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Thanks.
I don't trust shorts. I know I need to be putting them out. I just don't fucking trust them.
Put
I
out
don't
goofy
trust
shit like I do, man, and you'll be fine. Either they do well or they don't do well. They don't, as you know, they don't do anything for your fucking watch hours.
Yeah.
You know, you don't earn fuck all from them, but they do get eyes out there. And if they get views, great. If they don't, it's fine. It's not that big a deal, you know. But you've got
Mhm.
content out there to draw people to your channel.
Yeah.
I need to start clipping out. I need to clip out ball busters, and I need to use that. God damn it! I have a bookmarked. Frickin', it's an AI function that Side Schoolers is using, and like everybody's using that just makes quick shorts that you can upload.
You want to the easiest way to make quick shorts, especially out of live streams. The only problem is you can't always get the whole screen on. You usually have to center it on something. You make use of your remix function.
Of your what
Mhm.
function?
There's a remix function on your, like when you go into a live stream or whatever, if it hasn't been if it's got no claims on it, if it hasn't been taken down or whatever, you know, the usual shit that prevents you from doing anything with it.
Mhm.
As long as it's in the clear, there should be a function called remix. I think you might have to go into your studio to activate it, but it doesn't take much. And then you can essentially pick a moment in any given stream and you can make a 3-second to a 60-second short. Just cut it straight out of the stream.
Okay.
You know what? I might do that.
And
I'll
it's
play around.
all done through YouTube. Not even
I
studio.
I can't even do that because all my things have that claim on them where
Yeah.
they let you use it, but it hits because of
I've been getting that a
some sort
lot
of
lately
music.
too.
So yeah, I can't do that with any. All I know is I have a gal, because she's such a sweetheart, makes lists with all the timestamps of everything on every show, so I could make shorts out of them. So I can find where it is, clip it, make a short, or
I have-
even a video.
I have
can't do
Gal
it.
sending me. I have Gal sending me the timestamps. There's an AI function that if you he was in God, Ozzy Bald. Help me.
Ozzy Bald?
Jewish.
Grant Gregory?
Grant Gregory showed me
Oh.
a AI system like Side Schoolers is using, like a bunch of people are using it.
Opus
Adds all the-
clip.
Yeah, Opus Clip. That if you cut out that segment and then feed it into Opus Clip, it will make out a really good like short for you.
Will it?
$10 a month.
I might have to do
And you
that.
can do it for a certain amount of like free times as well a month as well.
I mean, because between setting up the shows, my 3 shows, doing all the lists, getting all the
Mhm.
people, doing all that, then on top of it, all the stuff I've got to create for other people, I literally have no time for anything.
And I
Like, not even 5
and I get that.
minutes.
That's why I'm debating on Derby Wormy Clips channel is starting to just upload the intros to Ballbusters because like last week and then the one that I'm gonna be making this week is me throwing up. There's stuff like that. That's why like my Ballbusters intros don't get made until shortly before stream. So there's that.
You mean the thumbnails or the intros? Because don't you use the same
Intros.
intro each time?
No, like when I start throwing together a different intro setup.
Oh, like the clips you attach together? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
and
was
sometimes like the the 1 year special intro. I made that day. Yeah, I'll do all that stuff immediately before stream. Actually, most of those clips I've made before streams.
Yeah, with your thumbnail, the Ballbusters thumbnail, I usually start on it literally on Monday because I have to find assets, I have to run them through filters, I have to clip them, change people's faces, just a whole bunch of different stuff. So I work on it consistently throughout the week, just to get it done. What I always get it done like Thursday night,
and you're a good little
sometimes
sweat
Friday morning.
and you're a good little sweatshop worker.
Yes. Just call me
Yeah.
Pang or some shit.
Well, see, that's kind of what I'm telling you guys about the remix function is because I know how much work Devil puts into putting together his short clips and all that stuff with the function, and it's like when you pull up one of your streams that doesn't have any of that the issues, it should be right between share and download. And it's easier if you do it on your phone, by the way. But yeah, and you can just do it right there. It takes like, I don't know, however many minutes you want to put into it. You just cut the thing, center it, slap a title on it, and upload it.
I might play around with that later. I'll see what I could do with it because I need to start putting out some shorts as well just to help get more eyes on the channel. And Cloud, are you done with your stuff? Because we went on a tangent.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I was gonna say prior with that tangent was that I was hoping on Saturday, well, no, not Saturday, Sunday, that my stream wasn't gonna get claimed because people like to ride around with their music blaring.
You shouldn't get hit if like you can hear the music like off in the background. I don't think the algorithm will grab it.
1 second of music can claim stuff. That's how shitty it is.
depends.
But
on
it's
how
not
it is.
playing. It'll be like an echo in the background. I don't know if the algorithm will catch the lyrics and the actual song notes because it has to read the song. It has to understand, oh, this is that song. I don't know if it can do that from a distance, but also from a secondary source like that. I don't know if it'd pick it up the same way.
Another thing that happened on Saturday was that I thought I was streaming for about almost 2 hours. It didn't do anything. It just went into the void, and I couldn't have even
Samiel
saved
stole
it
it.
because I needed the premium version to save streams.
Cloud, listen, these are gonna happen. It's streaming growing pains. We all went through them. Remember, Soldier Spirit literally started streaming with no audio. Or no, he started streaming with literally nobody watching him because he didn't start the stream.
Yeah, he did like an hour and a half, I think he said, or something, and he was all like talking to nothing. He's all, "Why isn't anyone coming in? I thought I had a couple." He was not even streaming. He was just sitting there talking to himself.
Another thing that keeps happening is that because I'm I have Pokemon Go on both phones and I can't see the chat, and I had it on my main phone that it would send me the notifications, but it's not working still. But then when I'm not streaming, it does that. When I try and test it out, it works. But then when I actually doing it, it doesn't work. I hate everything.
So wait, not only do you not have an Android, but you have 2 iPhones?
It's my
Apparently.
old phone.
Listen, all I just learned is he's an Uber grandma. Clouds, you'll figure it out. It'll take time. You'll eventually find a system. You're just gonna have to play around with it.
And
But I have big dreams for you.
Yeah, take me seriously with the Pokemon outfits. I'm telling you, man. If you
It
become a
might
dude
work.
who walks around in a Pikachu outfit,
Cloud,
be
it might work.
twice as popular, man. Easy.
See, I
Four
wouldn't
times as
like to
popular.
do that here because pretty much where I live is
Because he's
getting,
the
like,
only white guy.
Shut the fuck up, Jeremy. Let me finish. It's pretty much getting to be like the ghetto.
So you're
don't
the only
know.
white guy.
Maybe one of those gangster chicks actually has like a real freaking fetish for Pikachu, and she just roll up on you and be like, "Come give me some, white boy."
No, she'll
You
be
don't
like,
know.
"Come get me some, honey. You know we
Wait,
got that what?
You know, ironic.
We got that everywhere.
Ironically, one time,
I'm not a magician."
on Broadway, I had a prostitute. And this was Halloween time. I was dressed up as Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2. She was like, "Oh, I love a man in uniform."
And then he went home, broke open his piggy bank, came running.
And running back, and some businessman already took her.
What can I get for $23.57, ma'am?
No.
You can get me to spit on you.
Yeah, she's all spit on your penis. He's all, that's exactly what I wanted. My lucky day.
Clouds, you will figure something out. But
Yeah, dude.
honestly, that devil idea isn't a bad thing. If you don't want to show your thing, go on Amazon, buy like a Pikachu mask, wear sunglasses and stuff, and walk around legitimately as a Pikachu as you play Pokemon Go.
Yeah, if you really want the views, prank channels get a lot of views. So like spray paint it like a wiffle ball as a Pokeball and throw it at some gangsters, and if you survive, you'll get millions of views.
Millions of views.
Once.
worth it.
Dude in Pikachu outfit throws wiffle ball at gangsters and almost gets shot. 20 million views, man. 20. Go viral overnight.
I'm just happy I'm not the one that they're trying to murk tonight. But
Static. The problem.
Oh,
the problem is if Cloud, if you survive, you're gonna have to top that.
Yeah. So that means you have to go to the White House and throw it at Biden.
Oh, don't, dude. One, if you hit him with a wiffle ball, he'd probably kill him. Let's just be honest. In Minecraft.
Two, you'll probably face federal charges. But I mean,
yeah.
No, you'll definitely face federal charges.
Assassination.
They might not
Nobody
even
will
charge you. They'll just throw you in a hole.
Would they?
Yeah.
Pikachu, man dressed as Pikachu, throws wiffle ball shaped as a Pokeball at president.
Well, what you do, how you get out of that is when you go to court, you say, "I'm actually an illegal alien," and they'll just be like, "Okay, you're off," and they'll give you a gift card with like $5,000.
Just say you're Ukrainian. Just say you're Ukrainian.
Tell them Hunter's your dealer.
No, they'll probably work for that one.
We got to kill the Pikachu boy.
Yeah.
He knows too much.
Don't do any of this, Cloud.
Yes.
Or do all
I'm
of it.
I'm not that retarded.
Well, speaking of retards, Static, how are you
Fuck
doing?
you. I'm doing all right. Go check me out on my channel, Static 2020. Tomorrow night what day is it? It's Tuesday. So no, Thursday. You can find me doing the weekend pregame where we're gonna take a look at what the hell is that shit called? That Google AI crap. Gemini. We're gonna take a look at the weirdness going on there. Maybe one day I'll make some content when I'm tired of everything looking like it's burning. I don't know. It's been rough to make a video recently. But
Static, just embrace your inner Gundam. Just embrace it.
yeah, I've been told I need to go roast some people. But yeah, so you check me out there. And then also you can find me Mondays on my channel for Monday Night Bloodbath, where it's both of my shows are political in essence, but the Monday one is actually more people in Washington, D.C. and such.
I mean, I showed up for that last week. I mean, this week.
Yep, you were there
Was it good?
last night.
Yeah, for a little while. I kind of wish Shock had his animated, like his VTuber style PNG on.
I know.
That would have been so much. That'd be so much funnier having little puppy dog or puppy cat going
puppy,
around.
whatever the hell. Yeah.
Yeah, having that talk about politics and saying base ass shit. That would have been funny.
And he's got like a great get up with freaking All Might and everything on his panel and whatnot.
Well, there's Trump All Might, and then there's the Common America girl that is a indie comment that CG went after because they hate anime. But that's a story for another time. Anything else, Static?
I think that's it. I'll be random streams whenever they come around. Like I'll be over here this weekend at some point in time.
Next weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah. Well, but I'll be on Saturday.
Oh yeah, you will be on Saturday, which again will be at not a normal time. It might actually be like 10 p.m. when I start that, so it won't be going 10, 12 hours. Who knows? It might, but Diablo made me do it. How are you doing?
I am doing okay. Check me out tomorrow on Wrong Think. I'm finally going to be able to premiere the opener. I had to change it up a bit from what it was going to be expected to be, but it came out really good. I like it. So check out Wrong Think. And then check me out on Thursday. I am doing Anna's. We are finishing up, I believe, Tombstone. We already did the first half of it. Second half of it, we're gonna finish it up. Then God, what else am I on? You can find me all over. Check out Get Ranked is not gonna happen this week because we have the military movie list the week after that. So I'm taking Sunday off from that. But check out the pub this week every Friday night going into Saturday, 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and check out me and Dermy's massive 12-hour stream the Friday after that, the 8th, and watch us make absolute fools out of ourselves and essentially demean and hurt ourselves for your entertainment.
Yep, potentially shave Devil's head and potentially shave my chest, stomach, and balls. I mean, legs.
And watch me eat
look,
a
if you shave your legs all the way up to a certain point. You can't just stop or it looks weird.
Yeah, you don't want the ball beard and naked legs, man.
Yeah.
Gonna have to get you one of those mower.
I mean,
2.0s.
Get the butt cracked. It's the whole process.
I know. We're gonna make me into an actual twink.
Just
we're
dip
gonna
them in there.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rub he's gonna rub himself down with Nair, and then 10 minutes later we'll hose him off and see if he loses skin.
Are you gonna do Nair?
What's Nair?
It's a chemical essentially you rub on hair, and if you leave it on too long, it actually starts to burn your skin because it's chemically killing your hair.
Is that the shit people use on their balls?
No,
girls do it.
No, you don't. You don't put it on your balls. You put it on your.
No,
head.
you do not put it on your balls.
No,
I would dare you to put it on your balls or icy hot. There you go. Ooh.
I think you'll have better chances of someone paying you to nair your chest than you will to have someone pay to shave your chest.
I would say they probably pay more for that. Or
nads.
Icy hot your balls.
You can find some
if you
nads.
icy hot your balls, they might pay for that. Watch Dermy kick and scream.
People hot wax their balls though.
No, like the reason why I'm saying the Nair was because one of the times I was watching Ricada, Drexel came on, and there's apparently a special like cream you put on your balls and all your junk, in which it's supposed to do that.
I don't know.
There are a number of things you can do that will do that, but most of them will also give you chemical burns.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
But yeah, we'll definitely think about that, Dermy, narrowing your chest, because I'd love to see you go. Ow! Why is it burning? Why are my nipples on fire?
I might do.
Put
I
some
might do
alligator
that.
clamps on them first. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, Daddy. I might think of that. That does. That sounds like an awful.
And then he has to write the name on it afterwards. So he's in there as he's using the Sharpie going. Ah!
It's like, I'll write your name on the red spot on my chest where all the hair used to be.
Anyways, my turn. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you all for spending time here. Tomorrow, actually, I have 2 streams, so I don't know if there will be any videos on Thursdays, but tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Central Time, if I have my math right, because it's 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wait. I might have just fucked up.
Well, we now know Jeremy doesn't know how to do math.
I might have just fucked up.
You just do a whippet or something? Why do you sound like that?
Okay. 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, so yeah, I did make a little fuck up, but I should be able to do it all in time. Cause I fucked up time
Double
zones
booked?
again.
Double-
I'm trying to think how long it all goes for. I don't think I did. Let me double check. I might have double booked by accident.
I'm sure Tyrone at the truck stop will forgive you.
Shit, I double booked. Because I had my times all kinds of wrong. So tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. I committed to this first. So tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be on JT Gunn's channel to discuss. Let me pull it up again. Apes found in Korea or Vietnam during the Vietnam War. They found rock apes, which is interesting. And then if I can make it, because I completely forgot they changed up the times on. I just had it. On
They go earlier on midweek hump.
yeah, because I completely forgot they changed up the times on midweek hump. I might be over there. I might have to cancel it because I got my times completely wrong. I'm just now doing that. And yeah, I just double booked a whole appointment. Yeah. Hey, it happens.
Yeah, you're going on late
Time
night
zones.
with Cap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, JT's a good dude, but yeah, his shows usually don't run, terribly long.
Yeah, when I was looking at about it, it's about an hour and a half.
Yeah, give or take.
So you
I
booked
should be
it
able to-
like to where you can't even do an hour and a half and then go over there? Like they're literally on the same time almost?
Pretty much. Well, no. 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time to 11 p.m. So that's
That's the same time.
9:30 p.m. my time to midnight. Oh, that's not that bad.
Yeah, there
you
might
should
be a
be
little
alright.
crossover. But yeah,
Yeah,
you
little
there'll
overlap.
be a little crossover. I should be
yeah,
able to
tell
do
me
it.
you'll just
Never
be a
mind.
half an hour late or something. Yeah.
Yeah, he already knows that. He already said if I have to be a little late, just shoot him a text. So I'm gonna tell him, hey, I'm gonna be a little bit late. It is what it is. I completely got my times wrong. I thought I was because I heard at 6:30 p.m. I read that as Central Standard Time, not Pacific Time. So yeah, so I'll be on both those channels tomorrow night. I'll try to tweet out those links as they do. Then, of course, Ballbusters this Friday. We have Matthew Kadish from the Salty Nerd Podcast coming on. Then Saturday will be at a weird time. I will be talking Dune when I hop in. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody. I might do a out of the theater review as well. I don't know, but I'm kind of hyped. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I like Dune 1. I'm looking forward for part 2. Then after that, yes, check us out next Friday for Ballbusters meets Pub. I think it's called Ball Crawl now, or wait, Pub
I
Busters.
think it was ball crawl.
I like
think
BLZ
Ball Crawl was
balls.
cool.
I kind of it was Pub Busters. I kind of like Pub Busters.
Yeah, we could either do. You know what else we could do if we don't do the Ghostbusters theme?
Mhm.
We could also go for like MythBusters. We could put ourselves in scientific outfits on the cover or some shit.
I like Pub Busters the best, and we could just put that because how I have Bug doing it is it's gonna be your intro, like your intro music, because I really fucking love that. But then in like some of your intro, but then interlaid with like some of Ballbusters intros, so some of the clips Bug does,
Mhm.
just to try to help like show that it's both of us, and we'll call it Pub Busters at the end because I like that name.
Okay.
It's a fun name. So that will be next Friday for 12 hours, and I'm already regretting the decision, but we got to do this. We got to do this.
Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
But anyways, again, guys, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming by. And as always, if you're watching this on the replay over at Dormy Wormy Live, give it a like, share it out with friends, and subscribe to the channel. And all you guys, bye for now.
What?
Night, everybody.
Hey,